get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very active and mysterious.
You really want to say that
Now
to the
I'm
person
just
holding a
standing here
gun?
because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah,
Oh, it won't let me
looks
shoot
pretty
him.
good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Is to befriend our tormentors.
Oh, fuck, I was actually right there.
It seems like a douchebag.
Damn it, I thought I
Shit.
could get you.
I've always wanted to play what remains of Edith.
It was close. That was so sad.
Oh my god, I 4%ed!
Holy shit.
Someone clip that.
It can be clipped if I actually manage to escape.
Wait. Well, that spawned right next to you.
Oh my god, I see
Oh
it!
shit.
We got it!
Oh my fucking god.
We must exterminate! 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 Ah, fuck, I missed. What a fail on my part. Alright,
He didn't break the
let me
gem,
know
so
if
he's not
he's going
damaging
away,
it.
because I'm trying to, I'll go for the
No,
save.
he's still camping.
Oh, he's gonna camp hard. But at least
Alright, he's on me, go for the save, quick.
And
Oh,
Still alive. Still alive.
is there a pallet? No.
Nope. There's a window. Uh-oh. How am I still alive? Oh no, there's a pallet broken.
Dodge.
Why didn't you dodge? How have I been dodging him for all this?
Duck,
Oh my
dodge,
god.
dash.
Holy shit. What? Dude, no!
survive. You weren't dying on my watch.
But I wasn't dying. I was safe.
Get out, get out, get out.
I was dodging
watched
everything.
I watched that hit. It should have connected. That last hit should have connected.
Not on my screen. It was a complete miss.
For me, it looked like he hit you. I can't afford
I watched him dodge every single one.
it. Just looks
Go, 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 go!
great. Sage, you better escape. I sacrificed myself for you.
Circle.
Leave, Cage, if you can, leave.
I'm near you. She's teleporting again, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Can she teleport, or is it just like a go invisible thing?
It's more like a go invisible thing than teleporting. It has her move real quick when she does it.
Right. Makes sense.
But when she does it, like, the scratch marks are easier to see. She can see blood trails,
Right.
and she can hear you. But she can't actually see physical bodies when she's in that mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, she's
Oh,
here,
fuck.
bitch. Look out!
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you blocked me.
I...
Oh, no.
Run! Run!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, no.
No, you better not die. You survived, man. Yeah, it's so hard to believe though.
Nice vault.
Right? Get there. I'm recovering, but fuck, that's gonna be...
Oh, fuck. I saved the person.
I am going to transition.
Okay, countdown please.
And I fully support you.
Hi there, guys. Welcome back.
Oh, you're transitioning! Oh my god!
Oh, wait, what? What's happening?
Yeah, transition.
Tara's thinking about transitioning! What?
Poggers. Congrats,
I'm
Mom.
transitioning between
Or
scenes
Dad.
so that I have my nice little screen
Congrats,
wipes
Dad.
between things.
Bruh.
Oh, wait.
Come on.
And
Now that's
everyone,
the
I gotta
tease
show
right
you-
there.
I gotta show you the outfit my dude has now.
Hmm. The outfit? What outfit?
do you mind if I absolutely destroy our... Oh, that's awesome.
You know, we are live on my stream right now.
Same on mine.
Yep, same on
Oh,
mine.
well, no one said 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Taisho Alice.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Tony Hawk's Moving Castle. The Studio Ghibli film.
What? Oh, okay.
What do you mean Studio Ghibli phone? What?
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Moving Castle. The critically acclaimed Studio Ghibli film.
Yep.
Bruh.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. So I got some news today that I don't care about sharing on stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
My grandpa, my last surviving grandparent, has like 2 weeks to live.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That sucks.
I'm so
Floyd?
sorry.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the synchronized. I'm sorry about that.
I didn't say I'm sorry. I said pain.
No, I know, but like Void and Ty both at the same exact time said, "I'm so sorry about that."
So
Oh,
is
wait,
this
really?
thing that
Just
Ty
show
has
me a
a monkey
boy.
brain?
Yeah, it was monkey brain. It's
they're
fine. I
delivering
wasn't too close
my
to
food.
him, but yeah.
Woot.
Hi,
Yeah,
Robin.
that sucks, though.
It very
Hi,
much does.
Robin.
Robin.
Robin the Duckies.
Quack, quack.
Whack.
Fuck, I was drinking water.
Quack 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 quack
That
quack quack.
sounded like something
So
else.
shall we get this wizard out of its cage?
And hello, Siderel and Art Robin. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome to my
Freedom.
chat.
Wizard.
Wow, wow, wow.
Let's keep the rage in the cage.
No!
Rage in the cage.
I'm already trapped in one. Oh.
Bruh. Well, who's it this time? Who's starting this off?
Is this me or?
Indeed.
It sounds like it probably should be you.
One day, as we were playing yet another game of chess, she said to me,
Yeah. Fun fact, when a girl falls in love, it changes her as a person.
she gets all shy?
That, or sometimes you'll get more easily frustrated.
Wow!
Being in
Isaac
love-
Perez, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Wow,
Welcome,
wow. Sorry
welcome.
for interrupting you, but I had to call out the follow. Wow, wow.
Being
Thank
in
you for the
love makes you
follow.
want to do anything and everything for that special person. Even if the whole world is against you, you still want to help them.
Do you?
Love is blind, as they say.
Do you really?
Tunnel vision comes with the territory, yeah. Naturally,
Bruh,
if you're
what
going to
the-
turn the world against you, you have to be prepared for the consequences. You have to be strong enough to handle it. But love doesn't make you strong, it just makes you desperate to the point that it changes you.
So, basically, you evolve.
Yep.
Fuck, I don't have that sound on my soundboard.
Sounds like a pawn.
Is there a Digivolution sound that you are looking for
No,
or
I was
something?
gonna do like the Pokemon doot 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 doot
The evolution sound of Pokemon. Wow.
doot doot. Unfortunately, all I can do is this.
The sussening.
So you become sus. Sounds like a pawn. If a pawn reaches the opposing side, it can be promoted to a stronger piece.
It evolves.
Right, keep charging forward and you can turn yourself into a rook, bishop, knight, or even a queen.
I want to be a bitch.
Same. Fucking same, god damn it.
I don't know if this is
This
narrator
is a
or if this
story.
is,
I think this is narrator because of the flowers.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a narrator.
This is a story about searching one's soul for the truth.
Why does it sound like you're like narrating a nature documentary?
And the protagonist is you.
Me?
No, if it was a nature documentary, it'd be like, and
Okay,
here we
Fray
are,
border.
very close into getting
We
really...
got Wolfie!
Finally! Holy shit! Wait, do I
Bolo
remember?
tie makes an appearance. Nice.
Aw, look at
Your
that
Sonic
hoodie
voice.
onesies. Look at that
Wait,
hoodie onesie.
yeah, no,
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
the
been
Sonic
so long.
voice.
I mean,
It's
you use it
Wolfie.
all the time.
Come on, Mr. Huntsman. Are you seriously gonna let him handle it? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
Based Wolfie. Don't worry, I don't trust him either.
What? Why the fuck are we
Yeah.
here?
I don't trust him.
Why are we here on
We don't have
why-
a choice. This is our job.
Yeah, but it's like a
Dumbass.
Saturday. Why are we working on a Saturday? I get that, but,
Zimbabwe.
like,
Listen, buddy. You're gonna have to bring it up with our rep. All right.
I'm like, I'm perfectly okay with Pez's
Look,
horrible
just
fear.
because we can't trust him doesn't mean he's useless to us. He's a wizard. Remember?
wait a second. Are we unionized?
Are you saying
to
that
ask our
I'm
rep about
being
that.
used this entire time? Well, fuck you both.
Why does that have the same air of Dragon Ball Z abridged? I can't remember who the fuck says it, but like, look, it's a Pokemon. Fucking what's his name?
Nappa.
Nappa.
Vegeta,
Nappa.
look! It's a
It's
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I'm not a
whole
Pokemon, I'm a
new
Chaozu! Chaozu! Hear that,
I'll be
Vegeta?
right back.
It's a Chaozu.
What the fuck is everyone on about right now? I feel like I'm having. I feel
DBZ
like everyone's on
abridged.
drugs.
Don't worry. NA squad is talking. We're talking about the nearest airport. Hello? Anyone home? No? Okay, we tried.
I hear you. The door's open, so come on in.
Okay, then here goes nothing. What were you saying earlier about you being fine about me doing what?
Hmm?
Tara said something earlier about
Oh,
being-
you ad-libbing. He's like, oh yeah,
Oh.
this fits perfectly well. I don't care if it's not the actual line. It works.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Bruh.
I feel that.
Bruh.
No, I know. I don't know. I'm weird that way. Sorry for the intrusion. Trips in the doorway.
Welcome to
Yo.
Black Cat Investigations. Do you need a private eye? Whether it's adultery investigation, appraisal, analysis, or anything else, I'm your...
Wait, Wizard was a detective?
Hochi Mama.
Wait a minute. It's just Ryoshi and Wolfie. Well, that's no fun.
He's hot.
Right,
No,
thank
I have
you.
a question. Why is he a detective? I thought he was a wizard. What the
Oh
fuck?
my gosh, she's
I mean,
hot.
he needs,
You mean
he
I
needs a place
can't
in the
have
story.
both? You mean I can't do both? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm
Can
just
I
gonna
get a
shut the fuck up
quesadilla?
Right now.
Don't make me
Gee,
beat you
sorry
over the
we're-
head now.
Don't you lecture me with
Sorry
your
we're so
$30
boring.
haircut.
I think I bothered bringing you a case at all.
It's not a haircut, it's a hoodie.
Let's get out of here, Wolfie.
Alright. Can I still get
Alright,
my
give me 2 seconds.
quesadilla?
I don't have any quesadillas. Wait. At least let me pour you a drink.
Is it
Came all the way
quesadilla
here.
flavored?
Okay, you'll take quesadillas.
Quesadillas and a slight and a grape juice. You drive a hard bargain.
You drive
have
a
any
hard
Baja
bargain.
Blast?
We're all trying to steal
Fine.
the wizard's lines now.
Fine. Hey, I'm the only one who is allowed to wear the paper mask. I steal the lines, not you.
Why?
I'm sorry, but who the hell made you in charge?
Okay, can we talk about how, like, yes, this
Bruh.
game is really good at calling us out. Why is it so good at, like, I say random bullshit, but it fits perfectly into my next line?
It's because you are Wolfie.
Yeah. Alright. So, so what's the case?
Huntsman?
I mean, it's Mountain Dew, so, like, that's the case.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry.
There's the
The
case.
investigation, not the drink.
Oh.
You know Aldino Ariso, yeah?
I
Too
might.
much Mountain Dew.
Let's just go, Wolfie.
Roger Dodger.
Shut up.
Guys,
Wait, I know her, okay? I know her. We are, of course, speaking of your sweet baby sister and the princess of the Looking Glass world, correct?
She ain't that sweet, pal.
Wait a minute. This is before the Looking Glass world.
Okay,
Also,
well,
Robin made something.
what about her?
Oh, Robin made something.
I love this.
Sus.
Wait,
Sus.
Tara, I have a question. Is this actually before the Looking Glass mirror world and everything?
I don't think
Oh,
it's
is this the
before,
start?
but basically the Looking Glass world is a dream world. So
So
this
is
is
this-
reflecting within the Looking Glass world some of the truth
so-
of Wizard's past.
Oh my.
Ah.
There hasn't
So he
been...
was meant to spy and stalk Arisu. Okay,
Well,
I have no
basically
questions.
he is working with Huntsman and Wolfie to assist in
Hey, you want to hear
monitoring the
something
situation.
satisfying?
What?
Yeah.
I heard the
I
snap.
didn't hear anything.
I heard it,
All right.
and that was it.
Yeah, it was a bottle opening. It's supposed to be
Okay.
Oh,
satisfying.
hell yeah.
I don't think it came through.
Ah,
It did not
it
come
didn't
through.
come through.
There hasn't been some
That's fine.
kind of inheritance
sorry, buddy.
scandal, has there?
That's not far off.
What? Who died?
Oh, and the music changes suddenly. It's like,
So
"Ah,
fast
da, 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 da."
already. What the fuck?
You know,
Nobody. Yet.
hi.
So you're saying there's a possibility that someone will?
You guessed it.
So this is going to be like a put everybody in the house and clue murder situation.
Yeah.
A clue
the butler.
murder. Find the perpetrator before everyone dies.
Well,
that's a
you're
game I would
fucked. You
play.
have me as your detective. So,
No, wait.
I will.
Actually-
Let me
Actually,
get the.
wait. Wait, there was actually something like that in what was it again? Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where you were playing
Yes.
as the assassin.
Yes,
and
I do
you're
remember
supposed to
that
kill-
mission.
Yeah, it was funny. You can manipulate them, and you can think of one of the guys like, "Wait a minute, you think it's them? Why?" And then you go, "Ah!" Charges right towards them and kills them, and then he realizes, "Wait a minute, it's you all along!" And then you kill them. Why? Abby, why are you throwing stuff at me right now? Why?
Excuse me, I need to go contact the coroner. Need to make enough caskets for everyone here. Get started on that bulk
Bruh.
order. You wanted me
Well,
as the
unfortunately
detective.
for me, I'm gonna have to
You're fucked.
kill former men of a commander. So
He already
You want
has
me
my
to-
measurements.
I think I heard Sarah Void very faintly say the line.
Am I quiet? Why am I quiet? Shouldn't be.
you might want to repeat it for your Mycla. Maybe your mic
Maybe
is
it's
getting
just
old.
me. Maybe I lowered him a little bit too much, so I
I
need to raise
didn't
his
hear
left
him
up.
either, and I
Same.
have Void. It's a little bit low, but not much.
You know, some people would say that Huntsman physically and or emotionally abuses me, but I would just say that he's my sugar daddy. So
Is that better at all?
Yeah.
Well, I also raised him, but yes, we're good.
Oh, it is? Okay, it's better. Okay. Yeah, I need some
Show
new
him Wolfie.
hardware,
Wow.
I guess.
Okay, that sounds
Show
like
him
as if-
Wolfie.
That
All
sounds
right,
like
unzip pants.
No, I don't want to see that.
Oh right, radio. Here, take a look.
Oh, for God's sakes, you're calling each other
what's
out already.
this?
What the fuck?
What is this?
It's a mole. I think.
Open it.
What?
Open the package.
Oh, the packet.
To
I mean-
Arisu. On the next full moon, I will take your life. Only one thing will save you. Choose one of the 5 brothers to be your husband. Cinderella, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, Kaguya, or Gretel.
Not Gretel, though.
I see it's made with cutout letters. The culprit must have a lot of free time on his hands.
Too much free time.
That's it.
For a blackmail letter, it's quite peculiar. Marry someone or I'll kill you? Usually it's the opposite.
Has a point.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, for
completely
sure.
honest. If you want my opinion, I think it's Huntsman.
Bruh.
Wolfie catches a random bullet, quote unquote random.
It could be even read as an attempt to play Cupid. And so they lived happily ever after, the end.
I have a feeling that the one that actually sent it is the wizard.
Maybe.
Just calling back to the Red Riding Hood route.
Yeah, that is kind of...
Same Red Riding Hood, you know.
I am my own person, thank you, Tara.
Bruh.
True, but are you your own worst enemy?
Every day.
Are you an American idiot?
What the fuck is that kind of
They should-
question?
Yes.
It's more of a Green Day reference. They shouldn't have to hook up. They shouldn't have to hook up under threat of death. Where's the consent, man? No,
Perhaps-
seriously, where is he?
Perhaps our culprit is running out of patience.
Was he like a doctor?
Why, yes.
Because Lady Arisu has yet to reach a happy ending with someone.
That makes no sense. Why would the blackmailer want Ali Sue to get hitched? Oh my
Ali
fucking
Sue.
god! It is Wizard.
Ali Sue.
Holy shit! Ali Sue. Yeah, Ali Sue. You know, sister of Ali Stew.
That's what you want me to find out, correct? And it's Arisu, not Ali Sue. Ali
Yeah,
Sue
Ali
lives
Sue.
next door.
Ali Stew.
You mean Mary Sue?
Precisely.
No, that's across the street.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Incidentally, who's my client? You? Ryoshi?
You think I'd hire you?
No,
Bro,
probably
what
not.
kind of fucking throwback is that?
Your client is none other than the princess herself.
Oh, interesting. She wants to hire me? What is she thinking?
Beats me. If I knew how her mind worked, I could have
Oh.
saved us all a lot of hassle. She's not a normal person, trust me.
Yes, I'm a fairy.
Yeah, Alloy Screw kind of has her little quirks.
That's 2 blocks
Sue.
down. But she is your sister.
That's how I know.
So, what's the relationship between her and these 5 brothers?
Okay, so is this actually saying that they aren't supposed to be Arisu's brothers, but they're just brothers?
Yes, I
Like
think
they're
so.
brothers.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think brothers
Okay,
in general.
okay.
Brothers from another mother. Wow.
Oh,
I don't-
good.
What if the husband has committed adultery?
Good
Oh,
The
question.
soup would have thickened.
Here, I thought they were actually it's supposed to be Arisu's brothers, and I was like, oh god,
It's
really?
Gretel all over
They're
again.
Honestly,
forcing her to
5
marry
brothers
her
sounds a bit
brothers.
too much. I'm not gonna lie. It does sound a bit
I
too
mean,
much.
at least it's not brothers conflict.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think these brothers have any relation to Agent Shu.
Agent Shu? Who the fuck
That's
is
the
that?
next town over.
I thought you were supposed to know all about
Oh,
Aldina
shit.
Arisu.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
That's a whole
Oh.
Where are the others?
that's a whole other country.
No,
In
I'm
Brothers
just restraining
Conflict,
a
there
man
are
right now,
13
and I'm trying to make
brothers.
sure he gives me the information. Oh shit, he's an A+ infantry unit. I'm taking him.
What?
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I just choked the guy out and full taunt him out of the zone.
Kinky.
I
Yeah,
do know
very
about
kinky.
her, but I want to hear it from you. Just double checking I have my facts straight, if it makes sense.
Cinderella, the oldest. Snow White, the second son. Red Riding Hood, the third son. Kaguya, the fourth son. Gretel, the fifth son. All of them looking glass celebrities.
And they're all looking for a hand in marriage with Dallas Glue.
Dallas Galoo? Really? How lewd.
So this is
Oh my.
also indicating the age order of all the characters.
True.
Cinderella's the oldest, then Snow White, then Red Riding Hood, then Kaguya, then Gretel.
I think they've
Gretel's
alluded
the
to the
youngest?
ages before.
That
Yeah,
makes
but
sense
not
as to why it's
directly
so immature.
in connection to everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Nope.
They say kill, but they didn't say full taunt extract them.
Currently, they live with my sister at my parents' house, the Arisu estate.
Why are they all living together?
Yeah, why are they? Why are they there?
Oh, a reverse harem.
Oh God.
Ooh. How horny.
Damn. I kind of want to like ad lib that line, but I can't think of anything better.
Yeah.
What a sausage fest. And
What
now
the
we have
fuck?
to figure out who the hell's gonna try and kill Mountain Dew.
Aren't you worried, big brother? That's the
Aren't you worried
drink
about
I
Mountain
just
Dew?
gave you, Wolfie.
Not really.
Bruh.
Oh, that's right.
Tsundere.
Hey yo, this be bussin'.
The bi- the biggest tsundere ever. I fucking love voicing Wolfie. Please, just give me Wolfies to voice all the fucking day.
Ouch! What did I do?
Saying bussin'.
I never said that. That was you.
Oh fuck, there's a tank!
Good. You get what you deserve.
Yeah.
I'm not worried because she's engaged to every single one of them.
What?
Wait, what?
It
How is that
really is a reverse
possible?
harem then. It really
Oh.
is a reverse harem then.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I have fucking several questions.
worried.
How the fuck is this legally allowed? Having five fiancés.
We don't know where we are.
Don't-
They could have that law.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I
about
had
it.
the
I worry
same
about it
dream
every
again.
fucking day.
My name is Aldina Arisu, and I'm 19 years old. I live in a mansion with my 5 handsome fiancés.
Oh God.
Ahem, barely legal.
Cinderella, the oldest.
Oh, fuck.
Snow White, the second son. Red Riding Hood, the third son. Kaguya, the fourth son. And Gretel, the youngest.
Wait, sorry, who's the second son again?
Snow White.
Oh, the infamous one.
I just met them about a year and a half ago. At the time, I was living in another country, and I only knew of them through my brother's letters. My brother worked as a hunter in a small rural town I had visited several times previously. The 5 brothers were his patients. I remember wanting to run out and meet them straight away. But we were divided by a vast ocean, so it wasn't that simple. Eventually, after persuading a lot of people and filling out a lot of paperwork, I finally made it to that town from my past.
Robin made more stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. I finally made it. She finally made it to Malice, Peru.
Oh, god damn it, Wolfie.
Sus.
Someone's being sus.
Cassidia.
I
What
think
about
that's
what?
supposed to be a sussidia.
So one second, let me.
What
I'm gonna send them
about...
separate so they're bigger?
Oh, you
Sussadia. Yeah.
Sussadia? You mean the quesadillas that's made out of sussiness?
Oh, what about a
bad.
drink, is what it says underneath it.
Ah.
The drink will be called bussin'.
The drink is obviously Aldina Arisu. Duh.
No, it's Bussin'
Seriously though, when did Cupid use
I mean,
threats?
it is true. Everybody's thirsty for Eldina.
She's a thirst trap.
Wait, sorry, who's Aldina?
Are we really talking about Adina, or are we talking about fucking food at this point?
And when did Cupid use threats? When I first met them, I didn't know how to feel about it. I was both happy and sad at the same time. I was happy to have met them, but I was also sad to have met them. You see, once upon a time, I had a crush. A crush on a boy I had met just once when I was little. He was a light in the darkness, and he helped me find myself. So when I met the 5 brothers, I knew. They were probably lost in the darkness, just as I had been. I think this is getting much closer to the truth already. It's like, this seems...
Yeah.
This feels
Most
like...
of the adultery is committed by Arisu.
We're finally getting down to the nitty gritty of the psychological profile of Ballast Renew.
Oh my gosh.
The brothers were really
my
down on their
God.
luck.
Palace.
So I talked to my family and begged them to help. Fortunately, my parents were sympathetic to the brothers' plight. As it turned out, they had already taken measures of their own accord. Specifically, adoption
Oh
paperwork.
God, no.
Oh,
So yes, they were
It's a reverse
adopted.
Gritzel!
hi guys. Welcome back to the route called Gretel's Wet Dream? Question mark.
Sweet home Alabama.
Do, 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 do.
My father asked me if I wanted to bring them into our family. Since I would be living in the same house as the 5 brothers, he wanted to give me the chance to decline. At
How are
this,
they all
I
right
was
with this?
slightly disappointed. Surely he wouldn't expect me to decline after coming all the way here. It would make sense if he had given me the final say. Yet the words he used were the chance to decline. In other words, he wasn't fully on
Wow.
board with the idea himself.
Wow.
If I showed him even the tiniest hint of hesitation, he would change his mind and shut the door in their faces. Of course, I didn't resent my parents for this. It was by their grace alone that we were even having this conversation to begin with. But it was then that I understood only I could save them. So I looked my father in the eye with a steadfast determination. I'm fine with it. First, we proposed our idea to the eldest son, Cinderella, but Cinderella refused. My father and I didn't understand why. That's like exactly in the Cinderella route too.
Yeah.
Right.
Admittedly, perhaps it was unreasonable to expect them to agree to join our family when they barely knew us. They weren't children after all. They were grown adults with their own agency. That being said, however, they weren't strong enough to live on their own. Internally, I started to panic. I had only just met the brothers, but at this rate, I'd be torn apart from them. Right around then, my brother finally spoke up for the first time, suggesting the brothers look after me as my fiancés.
Oh God.
I was utterly thrown for a loop. My brother and I had lived apart ever since I was young, so he didn't feel much like family. He didn't seem comfortable around me either, so I never imagined he would try to help me. Later, I would learn that he was trying to help the brothers, not me.
So that's how this whole thing happened. And that's how Status Q got 5 fiancés.
Oh God.
Bruh.
Apparently,
I
he was supposed
swear to God, Wolfie.
So with Status Q, were you applying Q from Star Trek?
I was actually trying to say coup.
Oh. Apparently he was closely acquainted with Snow White, who wasn't present at the time, and since Cinderella already trusted my brother a great deal, he agreed to the proposal. And so my 5 fiancés and I started our new life together in a mansion my parents owned. We lived happily ever after, if only that were actually the case.
let me guess. There's so much turmoil that everyone's dying to get out.
Is the bit dead? Yes. Did it go on long enough? Oh, hell yes.
Which
Some
bit?
would say
Funny.
too long.
Maybe.
Maybe. I have yet to see one to outsmart the bit.
While we were
Goddamn
now
right.
while we were now engaged, we still didn't know each other very well. In the beginning, things were tense.
Oh, I wonder why.
I had heard a lot about them from my brother, but when I actually met them in person, they were nothing like what I expected. Their ages, hobbies, and interests all varied widely. And now I was expected to share my home with them, so it was kind of a
Robin.
lot.
There's one more
Oh.
I'm sending.
Ooh.
Obviously, I liked them all very much, but I wasn't in love with them. However,
Bro, what the fuck?
if I was going to live with them, then I wanted us all to get along. So I actively reached out to them. 5
rings.
fiancés. It is all bad.
5 rings.
Oh, basically, literally, you just only keep them as pets rather than fiancés. What the actual fuck? This is not a pet project, Arisu.
I'm sorry. Are you shaming Mary Sue for having a fucking polyamorous relationship?
A menagerie of cats. That is very different, alright? When you are in the Rule 34 business, you understand why.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. Are you shaming her for having a polyamorous relationship?
No, I'm shaming her for not taking advantage of it.
Understandable.
Wolfie.
Yeah, what's up?
No, I'm so scared. Please,
Oh,
miss.
no.
Please.
Oh, no.
Don't cut me up. I committed no sins after all. Psych!
However,
I
if I
dress
was
like
going...
a pretty fucking princess.
Yes, Snow White. Yes, you do. However, if I was
What do you
going
mean,
to live
Alice?
with them,
Why?
then I wanted us all to get along, so I actively reached out to them. I adapted myself to their interests and preferences, all so they would like me. Conniving bitch. Right.
Wait, this got posted in the opening chat. Oh yeah, they did.
I
hang on.
adapted myself to their interests and preferences, also they would like me. So she specifically tailored herself to ingratiate herself with each and every one of them.
Wait,
God
stop. What is
damn.
this? A quesadilla.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
okay.
quesadilla.
It's Sussadia, is what it says.
Seriously though,
Sussadia.
when did APRD use threats? Who's APRD?
Cupid.
Cupid.
It's actually Cupid.
Oh, and then 5 fiancés? It isn't that bad. What the fuck?
And I took steps to ensure that they would feel comfortable. I wanted to be the one person who understood the most. And for their part, they appeared to like me too.
Cage, why you throw stuff at me? I'm not horny. I'm just saying Aldina should have done the right way. The correct way. Alright?
Damn,
I am giving pointers to
Sue
Ardina.
gets 5 fiancés and I'm lonely? Fuck.
Wow.
Wolfie. Once I was comfortable in my new home in the countryside, it was about time to start thinking about college. Naturally, there weren't a ton of options out here, so I defaulted to the nearest one. Ideally, I would have liked for all 6 of us to attend the same school, but we weren't on the same level, GPA-wise.
Now, 1 second. Cage, was that you using the Monster Hunter sharpening stone sound effect?
Maybe.
Yeah, I saw you. Don't you
Sorry, which
fucking dare hide it. I know you'd use that sound effect.
Wait, which one?
Of course I
The one
did.
that goes the one
I'm-
that does the sharpening knife sound effect. Are you trying to say you want to threaten my life?
No,
Wow.
no, not you, not you. A certain
Oh.
someone who keeps, confusing a lot of people.
It's not me, though, is it?
No, it's not you. Hey, Wolfie, do you have a minute to speak?
Oh god.
The goat stream! The goat stream!
Mono, thank you for the Petsu Wawa.
Oh no.
Oh no. Wait, let me see if I can find that in the soundboard.
Let's see here. Is there a vent Seraphim, please, where the fuck?
Yeah,
I was
got you,
looking, hoping I could find the Among Us killed them, killed someone noise.
We're racing to find the fucking sound effect.
Oh, wait, no, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
That's not the most reassuring of responses.
Indeed.
You're right. We are fucking about.
Always. When are we not?
At first, I wasn't looking forward to college, but once I got settled in, it turned out to be pretty fun. And that was where I met my good friend Wolfie.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I was just. You should
Sorry.
find a Lego Yoda death sound. Really now?
Give me
Oh my
1
God.
second. My phone just went off.
We found it.
Does anyone have the pufferfish sound?
Oh, fuck. You heard what I just heard, right?
I do not. Oh.
That sounds.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh gosh.
Sorry,
Wolfie was
Tara,
the
Tara, we're
kind of
just
guy
so good
who
with the
knew when
soundboard.
to stand back and let someone else have the spotlight. If this was a work of fiction, he'd be the protagonist's supportive best friend.
What the fuck?
When I told him about my current situation, Wolfie carefully positioned himself so he would be able to step in and help me whenever I needed it.
Well, that's a fucking lie.
Why is there a fucking helicopter?
Okay. Let's be honest. I am not the type of person to stand back and like be the supporting character. Like, yes, I can do supporting characters, but I also make the supporting character a little bit extra.
Well, of course.
It was around then that Gretel started calling me sister out of respect.
Oh God.
My brother wasn't comfortable
Fuck.
with it, but I didn't mind at all. Initially, my parents were worried about us all living together, but they quickly saw that there was nothing to fear. Before long,
somebody mention the door to darkness?
Before long, they had to leave town on a business trip. They weren't eager to leave their only daughter behind, but they knew my brother was around. Besides, they had important jobs to do.
They
While
knew
I
my
was willing to
brothers
drop
were around.
everything for the sake of someone I cared about, they were not. And that's how I ended up living with my 5 fiancés in a mansion in the middle of nowhere. I had everything I needed. I was healthy, active person, and I was good at household chores. Sure, some people might think it immoral for a young woman to share a roof with a bunch of young men, but our engagement was formally approved by my parents. As far as I was concerned, no one had the right to judge me. I was happy.
You sure about that, buddy? You sure about that?
Oh, Cinderella.
Fuck. I knew remember the voice.
It's like
It's posh British.
yeah,
Yes.
it's posh.
Arisu.
Wah. Try again.
A little bit higher, if I remember correct.
Arisu.
There you go. A little bit better.
Tara.
Oh wait, wait. Okay, I didn't expect to be on pursuit. Okay. Arisu.
Miss Arisu.
So- Okay, do you also want to be Kaki?
Pulpits?
Sister.
Oh,
dear.
God. We're back to this.
The more time we spent together, the more I grew to love them. Not out of pity or charity, I generally fell for them. In fact, I was willing to die for them. Maybe that was merely an emotional exaggeration. But my passion was white hot, burning me from the inside out. I was so sure I knew everything about them. But that was
Can I
my
actually-
hubris.
Can I actually say something real quick related
No.
to this?
No, I'm
Yes.
just kidding.
I know who put the letter. I know who exactly put the letter. It was fucking
Oh?
Gretel. It's gotta be fucking Gretel. I'm sorry, but I'm calling it here. I'm locking in my
Gretel
vote
was-
right about fucking now. I know it's
Yeah,
fucking Gretel.
I mean,
Gretel
they
was
did.
definitely in there.
He did burn alive with his sister in a house at one time. So yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
While they looked stable at first glance, they were all carrying deep emotional scars that could detonate at the slightest touch. But even then, maybe time, if there was enough of it, could have healed those wounds. Unfortunately, time was one thing they didn't have. One body, one soul. My love could not be divided. And so I would have to choose.
You have to choose, huh?
Hmm. Please no. A private detective.
Yeah.
I
There we
completely
were.
forgot that Gretel got given a southern accent.
But
Yeah.
but only when it's just him and
Yep.
and Alice
Only
together.
when it's only when it's them together. Yeah.
At least for his group, but it's like since Huntsman is also very prominent, it probably is a good idea to keep him with the accent.
Yeah. How about I'll
Yeah.
make it more hick when it's just them, and I'll make it like chill when it's with everyone else. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There we were in the living room of the Arisu estate having a heated argument. How did this happen, you ask? Well, it all started when I received a certain letter in the mail this morning.
You're probably
envelope-
wondering how I got here.
The envelope bore only my name, no return address, and when I opened it, I found a letter that read something like, "Choose one of the 5 brothers to be your husband by the next full moon, or I'll kill you."
You know,
Spelled
this
out
does sound
in-
Gretel-y. Can lie.
Spelled out in
Actually,
cut-out
what if
letters.
it's by Arisu herself? Sometimes that can be the case.
Nah.
Alas, I was kind of hoping it would be a love letter.
Aw, that's sad.
Now we have everybody on screen! We
Oh,
didn't even
God.
have that in the last round.
Nope.
Bruh!
If this person is serious, then they're going to try and murder me on the next full moon. So I'm going to have
Sounds so
to detective to
nonchalant.
track down those culprits. I explain myself in a calm voice. See? It's a calm voice. It is nonchalant.
Dumbledore said calmly.
Dumbledore!
I get that, but why rely on some sleazeball
Well,
when you could
Despite my
rely
best
on
in-
me?
despite my best intentions, everyone else seemed to see it as a bad move. Apparently, they had an innate distrust of detectives.
Dang.
Claire, I suppose.
Thank you so much for the resub.
Damn, I pitched that one right to you.
How are you
low and
doing, my
slow.
friend?
That shit
brothers-
was set up on the tee.
I feel a bit lost on your referencing.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, me too.
Why-
I can understand that.
Just why rely on some sleazeball when you could rely on me?
Oh.
Yeah, and then just walks right past.
The brothers were all very private people to some extent or another.
Cinderella's right. As a police officer, I believe that I have the situation under control. I shall protect you myself.
Even Red Riding Hood was opposed to the idea. But Fred...
Starting today, I shall place you under 24-hour surveillance.
Back to the red route.
And then he's just like, but just don't fucking touch me.
He informed me with a perfectly straight face.
Hmm?
He tilted his head like he honestly didn't know why the whole room had gone silent. 24-hour surveillance? Really?
So you're gonna spy on her while she does you know what?
Gretel's ears perk up.
Bro!
y'all a bunch of pervs, alright?
I'm not a perv, I'm just being Snow White and sleepy.
Snow White and Gretel shot him withering looks while Kaguya smiled stiffly.
Of all the people.
No, of course not!
Of all the people, Red, how could you?
Blushing, Red shook his head and waved his hand in front of his face.
Fuck.
Dang, it was the
Okay,
word,
Cinderella.
Considering Red's not exactly
it was
officer
fucking,
of the year,
was the word.
I guess I
but it
can see why
flagged.
you turn to an outside source for
Oh
help.
no, apparently it was Crazy Lady.
But why a private
I don't know why it
eye,
flagged
of all
that.
things? Doesn't that just scream fishy to you?
Cinderella slammed his hands on the table.
Doesn't
I don't
it just
think we can make such sweeping generalizations about an entire field.
doesn't it just scream really sussy Baja Blast to you?
Once again, I
Sussy
offered my
Baja
rebuttal
Blast.
calmly. I knew they liked to keep to themselves, but it wasn't right to make such harsh assumptions about someone they'd never even met. Besides, they didn't have a say in this. I had already sent my brother to visit an agency on my behalf. At this stage, there was no going back.
Sure we do.
After
I mean,
all,
you
the
did that with us.
Bruh. You should find the. Yeah, Mono is just laughing at this point. You know what, Mono?
Lego
I
Yoda
entertain your
death
idea.
sound. What?
The Lego Yoda death sound. Basically, it goes. "Ah!"
Oh, this one?
No,
No.
that's a
Wait.
guitar. The Lego Yoda.
Uh,
Hang on, let me see if I can find it. I just read an
Oh my
old
gosh.
chapter.
Yeah, Automod
That
is a
one.
little
that's,
crazy.
That's awesome, Robin.
After all, the detective was already on his way here as we spoke.
There's one more in the thingy.
This is easier. Yes.
Well, I don't think there's any harm in hiring a personal third party. I
After
just
a
said my
moment,
line.
Snow White reluctantly backed me up.
And why is that?
Well, because
Trying
I'm
to
not horny
burn-
compared to the rest of you.
Trying to burn the cottage again.
Everyone looks at Gretel.
Why are you looking at me?
Because
Why
you're the
y'all
sistiest
looking
one
at-
out of them all.
Ooh. How about
Because
that?
if this blackmail is legit, chances are that one of us sent it. And I bet it's Gretel.
Hey.
Back me up right over a cliff by the looks of it.
I suppose that does make the most sense.
Yeah.
Then Gretel and Kaguya piped up at last, fixing me with accusatory looks. Everyone was ganging up on me, and I was starting to feel the pressure. Perhaps Snow White sensed this because he fanned the flames even harder.
Do, 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 do. Du, du, du.
Alright. Anyone who sends a blackmail letter has to have a motive. Even something as simple as money. Although, to be honest, this is more like a hand in marriage, so I don't know what the fuck I just said.
I mean,
Well, isn't she rich,
money
though?
does come with marriage.
Really? I mean, true, but isn't it supposed to be like for better or for worse?
Yeah,
not married yet.
but like,
Let me guess, no one ever actually does that, do they?
well, no, it's just there are shady people out there.
Yeah, there's always some shady people. There's a classic insurance reason.
The insurance just wants to steal money. Hey, look! Out of respect, insurances don't do that.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
basically
No,
greedy
no,
corpos,
you-
that's it.
No. We're talking about like.
Oh, you mean
the
insurance
insurance
fraudsters?
claim.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, definitely. We should kill them.
Oh God.
What?
And then we should collect on their insurance.
Why collect insurance on a dead body?
Oh, Wolfie, I just put out some insurance on you.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
cool.
We're not collecting the debt of a cute boy. Come on,
Was
he
it
hasn't done
medical
anything
or
wrong.
dental?
Medical.
Cool.
But actually,
can
no,
fi-
it was just life
I
insurance.
can finally get that clicking. My heel looked at. Wait, what?
Bruh. Alright. Back to the story. There must be something in it for them, or else they wouldn't bother.
Wait, have you tagged your stream
Oh, bother.
properly?
I got
That
my
might be
hand
why the
stuck in the
Automon
honey
thinks
trap.
crazy lady is a problem.
Bother.
No, I
Do I sound like
tagged
Winnie
it
the Pooh or
properly.
not? Because I don't.
Well,
Mm-mm.
No,
little bit.
Yeah, I thought so.
it's more just it brings it to our
phrasing.
mind.
The phrasing.
Oh, bother. Anyway. And the letter you receive is commanding you to choose one of us once and for all. So you think about it, who should stand to gain from that? Well, it's us. It's Gretel. It's fucking Gretel! Dude,
Oh my
it's not
gosh.
any of us, it's fucking Gretel! That was a fucking decoy balloon. What the fuck? Because we're all in love with you. Wait, is this after all the paths?
Basically, yeah. This is after.
But this isn't real. This is the
but-
mirror world, right?
Yeah, the idea is after Arisu tailors herself to the chase of every single boy and won them all over as her fiancés. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
In order to try and help them.
So
This
basically
is
the
the
reverse
Meryl
harem
Biba
came
world.
after.
I'm Meryl Biba.
I'm Meryl Biba. Everyone, Meryl Biba.
Meryl Biba.
Everyone do the Meryl Biba.
I'm Meryl
I
Biba.
do the Meryl Biba.
Meryl
Biba.
Do the hustle. Do the Meryl Biba.
Do the
I'm
DMCA.
sorry, we're derailing
Oh,
it.
God.
A lot more. Even though this was supposed to be like the last stream before I fly off to Japan.
True.
Oh.
That's why you've chosen to seek help from an unaffiliated third party, correct? Wow, I'm actually smart. Okay.
Hey.
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 I read my line, Taraton.
I was just getting rid of a bot in my chat advertising.
Oh,
Dang
wonderful.
Oh wait.
CD
shit.
little bots.
I haven't seen one of those bots in a while.
Yeah.
What was it
what
like?
does the bot do?
The buy followers
Fucking,
bot.
Holy shit!
They actually
it read your name.
Yeah, it read my name and acted all nice and is like, hey, have a good stream. Buy
Taratan, have
my
a good
follows.
stream. Wave emote 100
Wait,
viewers
where is
for
it? I
50
don't see
cents
it.
only. Easy with
Probably
get
got
views.
deleted.
ERS.
Okay lah.
Catch a promo for 10 free viewers.
That is so.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to
They're
mask
learning.
it. They're trying to mask it with.
It's the
being
Learning.
all-
AI. It's the AI. It's getting smarter.
The AI is uprising. We need to put down this rebellion. Where's John Connor? Where is he? Where's the chopper?
Get to the
Anyway.
chopper!
Now!
Meow.
Get to the chopper now!
Meow!
Meow.
Let me put my cat on the mic.
Oh.
It peeked
Dude,
out
what the fuck is
completely.
that?
Peeked out.
Aww.
Let me fucking whatchamacallit?
DMC.
Get to the
It's funny.
chopper. Meow.
Get to the
Oh my
chopper.
gosh,
Meow.
dang.
Mom, there's a
DMCA.
weird
It's
cat
fun to hear
outside.
about DMCA.
Blink, you motherfucker!
Blink.
Anyway,
Anyways. Ty already said
Anyway.
this.
Yes.
Yeah, I already said mine, like, so don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah.
well, I faltered. The room was so rowdy just moments before, but now you could practically hear a pin drop.
Quit calling us out.
Snow White had sown the seeds of suspicion in the minds of every single person here, and eternity seemed to pass as the suffocating fog of paranoia hung over us. Then the doorbell rang, breaking the silence at last.
Ooh, pizza.
Pizza delivery!
Sounds like
What?
someone's here.
Red rose from his chair. I'll get it.
Oh, whoops.
It's a pizza delivery.
I
It's
stopped
just
him
a
and
dude
hurried
with
out
a
the
gun.
living room. And after all, it was my wonder wall. It would be rude.
The Wonder Wall? I'm sorry, what?
And after all, it's my wonder wall.
Today was gonna be the
Question,
day.
does this Wonder Wall have holes or what? Does this Wonder Wall have holes or no?
And by now,
Just on the rise, what you gotta do.
I don't believe that anybody
feels the way I know about you now.
Wow.
I love how you.
Sing. Meanwhile, I can't even sing for shit.
I love how you were singing Wonderwall. I was singing Neil Ciceraga's Wonderwall.
After all, it would be rude to keep our visitor waiting. But then again, maybe I just wanted an excuse to get out of there as fast as possible.
Oh hell yeah! I love that art, Robin.
Hello, Lady Arisu, are you there?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I summon Pot of Greed. Kill them
The
all.
visitor called for me in a crisp voice that cut through the evening air. Who is it? Obviously, there could only be one person who would visit me at a time like this. But it never hurts to double check. Who knows? Maybe it's the culprit here to stab me the moment I open the door.
Oh.
I'm from Black Cat Investigations. Your brother asked me to
great.
meet with you.
I unlocked the front door and opened it. Come on in.
Thank you kindly.
On the
Thank
other
you
side
kindly,
was a
good
man in
sir.
a suit. He inclined his head politely. His reddish-brown hair and amber eyes afforded him a gentle air that put me at ease.
Would you kindly?
Somehow I
Would you
just
kindly
knew it
fuck
was
off?
safe to trust him. I've been waiting for you, detective. My name is Aldina Arisu.
Why, thank you for the polite introduction, my lovely lady. I am known as the Wizard.
He reached out for a handshake. The wizard? Puzzled, I tentatively clasped his hand in return.
Funny name, isn't it? I get that a
Wizard
lot.
of Oz.
Where's his cat?
Meow.
It's the
Oh, there it
detective
is.
agency.
Yeah, the cat looks after the actual agency.
Oh, I see.
The cat.
That's
cat
not a
dropped that
name
hat
at
in the
all.
cat.
It's
The
just
cat-
a job title.
The cat is an Osamane. Let's be honest.
Osa?
The cat is an Osume?
Overwatch. I'm making a little bit of a callback. Do you guys not remember the Penguin Mafia in the trench coat playing Overwatch?
Oh,
No.
right. I kind of
I
forgot
don't
about that.
recall
It was
that.
so fucking long ago, though.
It was during Cinderella's route when
Yeah.
we were having
Oh.
the debt collectors.
I forgot. I blanked out anything about Overwatch because I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares about Overwatch. The development for that is really shitty, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't
I
care
mean,
about the game.
$15 for the skin? Are you fucking serious? Actually, no. Same, I can make the same fucking call out to Destiny 2. $15 for a skin. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How much
Pretty
did you
expensive.
pay for on gotchas for all the characters maxed out?
Oh, that's easy. 1,000.
Only
At least it's
per
females.
1,000 per character?
At
No.
least it's females.
Nah, it's not 1,000 per character.
No.
No.
Someone fucking clip that. Someone clip Ty saying 1,000.
Look, if it's femboys like
least it's
Denti,
females.
females like Eula and everything, it's perfectly a-okay, okay? If it's Destiny 2, the armor is shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm
Oh.
sorry. And besides, they're like a frat house to me. I'm not interested. Seriously, they are like, kind of. I'm not gonna lie, they're actually kind of like a frat house culture.
Boy, you
there.
best take that back before I sick Tanix on you again with the steel chair.
I fucking dare you.
7th time's the charm, buddy.
Ow. Come on, you don't throw stuff at me. But technically speaking, yes, it is a frat house. Culture.
That bear
and
looked kind of like a hand as it went for your face.
In terms
I
of
think-
ow.
I think you're mixing up Bungie and Activision. Not gonna
Nope.
lie.
they're okay. I'm not gonna lie.
My
Activision did
apologies.
hold
I will
Bungie
be right
back in
back.
terms of whatever
Okie
they
dokie.
were doing. Okay, had Activision not held them back, it would be fine. I mean, it would be also bad, but you've already seen how bad it was, bruh.
Bro, I'm enjoying the content.
I hate the microtransaction they've been doing.
Oh, the microtransactions suck ass.
Yeah, imagine you're going to buy an expansion, right? And then after that, you see all of this expansion packs. It's like, wait, am I supposed to buy this or this? And then eventually, I bought a duplicate by accident.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they didn't decide to clean that up, apparently. So, don't look at me.
Yeah.
It's still a frat house culture. They don't care about their players. They only care about money.
But I keep my catty quips to myself. If he wanted to introduce himself as the wizard, that was his
Sorry.
prerogative.
You're good.
Oh, by the way, Cage said he had to go.
Yeah,
for
he'd
a
be right
second or
back.
something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well
Give me
then, I
one
guess
second, let me grab
guess
the mask.
we have to.
What mask?
Give me 1 second. Let me boot up my N64, slot in Majora's Mask beforehand, and okay, what voice do we want for Wizard?
That's it, really? Oh wait, you actually have a voice changer? Shit. Okay.
No,
let's see it.
no. I'm trying to think. Like, what voice should I give him? Oh, I got
Do
it.
Barney. Do the Barney voice.
Barney is a dinosaur with.
I was gonna do something a little bit different, but I think you might enjoy it.
Okay.
Now then, I'd like to hear more about this potential case.
Oh, you're doing that. What was it? The Western guy with the tuxedo and everything, right?
I'm doing more like 80s beat cap, like stereotype 80s beat cap.
Ah. Can you do Boston? A Boston cop?
Now then, I'd like to hear more about this potential case. Fucking, I wish I could do, what's his name? That one detective starts with a C. Costello?
Yeah, Costello.
I'm sorry it took me so long to get back. Now then, I'd like to hear more about this potential case.
Yeah, like he said, see?
Of course, follow me, Mr. Wizard. I
Oh,
led
God.
him into the living room. Instantly, the 5 brothers all turned to look at us. None of them looked very happy to see our visitor. Some
They
more
all
so than
turn in
others.
A pose.
Well, well, not exactly a warm welcome, I see.
The wizard smiled awkwardly. Please, have a seat. I led him to the sofa, then turned in the direction of the kitchen. But before I could move a muscle...
Sister, can I make a tea?
Are you asking my permission?
Can I make a
Bruh,
tea?
what the fuck?
Then Gretel just starts cutting a piece of paper in the shape of a T. Here you go.
Sis, can I have some tea?
No, Gretel, it's not time for your injection yet.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Wow.
You can't have the tea. You know what
Can't
the
have
doctor
tea,
said.
sis. Can't have the tea, sis.
Can't have the tea. You can't have the tea, bro.
See, I haven't moved on because you said, can I make...
Can I make the tea, sister?
He's gonna poison
Fine.
it.
Fine.
Can I?
Gretel rose to
Question,
his
sister,
feet.
where's the rat poison?
He eyed the wizard
Bro,
Right.
what
me
the
with deep
fuck? Rat
suspicion.
poison?
Yeah, rat poison.
You're Gretel, yes? I hear you're the youngest son, and you've lived with Aldina Arisu your whole life. Straight A college student, right?
Wait.
Hmm?
What?
I know, it's a little young to be a college student.
No,
Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's fine
It's
for...
the
no,
greatest thing.
no. The thing I'm going with is you've lived with Aldina Arisu your whole life.
That's what I was
How?
thinking.
Because didn't
Oh,
we
yeah.
make the arrangement to have them all come move here recently?
That is a good question. What
Actually, yeah.
True.
How?
Must be a
Because
translation thing.
no. This is meta.
This is a major plot hole.
No. It's not a plot hole. It's meta.
Shit.
Oh.
It's
not a
calling
plot
to
My
hole.
the
mind is being
roots.
blown.
Oh,
a
the root.
plot hole.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we now have a
Fuck.
ton of plot holes now.
Wait.
Robin made
Wizard
another
has
thing.
knowledge from beyond.
Mm-hmm. The wizard seemed to know a lot about Gretel. He must have done a background check of some kind.
Hey,
Oh yeah, PI can actually do the They can
Hey,
actually
Robin.
request secret. They can request a file.
Clearly, you did your
for
homework.
Robin, can we please get the wizard in like his current getup, but like floating with eyes glowing white, please?
Bruh.
He's got info from beyond.
Nah, I
Oh.
think it's more or less like private investigators actually have the privilege to get information of others that are really highly classified from the FBI.
True.
Hell yeah, I love
But
that.
he's being totally meta.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
sec.
yeah.
I'll be
no,
right back.
this is all basic information. I thought I'd save us all some time by doing a little independent research in advance.
Gee, thanks.
With that, Gretel walked off to the kitchen as if
Where's
to
that
suggest he
gosh
couldn't
darn
possibly
poison?
care less.
All
Once
right.
he was gone, the wizard plunked himself
Plug it
down
back.
in the newly vacated chair.
All right, I'm on my laptop now, so I can lay down and not be yawning all the fucking time.
Now
Oh,
then.
so we have to be worried that we'll lose Cinderella to sleep.
Nope.
Hold on just a sec, I need to adjust
I
something.
have coffee. I have kofefe.
Huggers.
Pomgers in the cham.
There we go. Much better.
There we go.
Wait, what?
Look
What?
at Cage
What
stream.
happened?
Look at Cage stream.
Wait, let me see. Cage's stream, right?
God
Okay.
damn it.
Okay, I kind of want to do that too.
Wait, what? Oh, shit! Yes, what
clever.
the fuck?
There we go, much better.
That's clever.
Showing OBS, you're using display capture.
Well, I have to with how we're
that's
using
great.
Discord and everything.
Look,
Actually,
It's
you know
on
you could just...
on
Okay,
their
wait. Cage, you could
I
just
had
do
a
it as a...
long day.
Wait, give me a second. Cage,
I've been
you
up
can do it
for
as a...
nearly 12 hours.
Guys, wait. Cage, you can just pop out and then do a window capture for Discord.
I only have one window.
No, I mean,
Oh, I get what you're saying now. Sorry.
I'm
sorry.
sideways everywhere.
So
What the
basically, do
You're
a
lying
pop out
down.
for Discord. So do a pop out for Discord, and then after that, create a
you're
window
not
capture.
wrong, but like,
Yeah,
you
you're done.
don't have to call
Now
me out.
then.
That's what I've been doing.
Why don't we all have a chat?
And now you're also
Why don't you
sticking
take a seat?
Cage with your horns.
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
As he spoke, he held up the blackmail letter that had set off this entire chain of events. Right. I sat on the sofa and looked at the table. There were now two identical letters lying there. One was the real blackmail letter, and the other was a copy I had given my brother. As you're all aware, I found this letter in our mailbox just this very morning.
Right. I took a look at it myself. Quite the unusual blackmail, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who might have seen it?
I mean, sense.
Oh, sent it. I can't think straight.
Cage can't read.
No, I cannot.
Wizard
I
is
can't read.
dyslexic.
I paused to think for a moment, but ultimately shook my head. No.
Anyone else have any ideas?
Yeah, I have an idea. It's Gretel.
No, we don't.
Cinderella spoke as if on behalf of his brothers.
I see.
Cinderella is just like arms covering like Gretel's head, like trying to just stifle the flailing.
The wizard crossed his legs and folded his arms. He carries himself like a confident, competent man.
Another one.
Just
Mr.
constantly
Wizard?
like, no.
I'd like you to
no,
find
no.
out who sent this to me.
But of course, that's why I'm here, is it not?
Don't mind me, I'm just escaping the mirror world and no! Why are you're bonking the wizard?
Wait, is
Don't
that me or
bonk
is
the
that
wizard.
Gretel? Why
No,
am I getting
that's
bonked?
you.
Why am I getting
Wait,
bonked?
let me see. Wait, oh, there's more art? Okay, wait, hang on.
Yeah,
I should
there's a lot
actually
more.
open this up. Okay, so wait, let's see. Hey, I didn't agree to this. What is this? Pet sister.
Pet
Oh my
sitter.
God. Pet sitter. Oh my god. This is easier. Burning the house down. What the fuck? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most sus of them all? Bruh. Don't mind me. I'm just breaking to the mirror world. I'm just escaping to the mirror world. Uh-huh. No. And they were bunking. Yeah, they're bunking wizard.
Why am
That's-
I
that's
getting
wizard.
bonked?
Yeah, it is.
What did
Getting
I
bonked.
do? But of course, that's why I'm here, is it not?
It's because all the brothers don't like you being there or something.
Yeah.
He
maybe
smiled
that's-
brightly.
Oh, it's Gretel. Gretel's doing that to the wizard.
Oh,
Oh, it's Greta. Oh.
that makes sense.
Oh. Okay, now that makes a lot more sense.
That said, were you to make things official with one of the 5 brothers, it appears the crisis would be entirely averted. What exactly is the
averted?
culprit after, I wonder?
His smile didn't waver, but his gaze wandered probingly.
You probingly.
Why are
Cinderella-
his gaze wandering the room?
He
Oh,
he's
fuck. Oh,
needs
fuck.
to look around because he's a detective. He needs to detect what's going on. Cinderella seemed to sense this because he let out a long sigh.
Shit. Let me guess. You think it's one of us, right?
My heart ached as though the crime was my own. After all, I was the one who had summoned a detective to investigate them.
Well now, if it isn't the eldest son, Cinderella. Why would you
What?
accuse me of such a thing? I never said one word to that effect. Or do you have someone
know
in
that's a fucking
particular
lie.
in mind, perhaps?
Look, mate, it's plastered all over your fucking face, alright?
At this, Cinderella fell silent. Not for a lack of anything to say, however. This was a purposeful silence. But the wizard simply ignored him and
Oh,
carried on.
Would you happen to be Red Riding Hood, the 3rd son?
That seems a bit rude, just calling him out for wearing a red riding hood.
Bruh.
Yes!
Your name.
But
Red
it's the
Riding
truth
Hood.
though. What the fuck?
No, I'm Snow White.
I understand you're a police officer. If you're here, then why would anyone need to resort to a private detective? I said the same thing myself, but... Your fiancée turned to me instead, suggesting she can't trust the cops, perhaps?
I mean,
After
no
Red
one trusts
Riding Hood
police.
fell silent, the wizard turned to the spotlight on Kaguya beside him.
Oh gosh, here we go. Which would make you Kaguya, the 4th son. I see now that the rumors were true. You have quite the unusual fashion sense. You think so?
After seeing how the previous 2 conversations went, Kaguya was unsurprisingly on guard.
On guard.
On
We
guard.
stand on guard for thee.
Wow.
Not to suggest it looks bad, of course.
Goddamn.
Is that your everyday attire?
I'm sorry, I had to call it out
it's
because of the
going
Canadian
offensive
accent
enough
thing.
as it is.
That was
That's
good.
Bruh.
That was good.
Hey, I am Canadian, so of course I know the national anthem.
Of course. Not to suggest it looks bad, of course. Is that your everyday attire? Hmm? Yes.
Kaguya looked confused by the question.
I see. So if you were to wear something more commonplace, you could avoid drawing attention to yourself?
What appeared at first glance to be a mere curveball had now struck Kaguya square in the face.
What? What's that supposed to mean? You reckon I did it then?
Kaguya's usual laid-back veneer was threatening to slip.
No, this is all purely hypothetical, of course. What's there to hypothesize about?
But the wizard gracefully ignored his retort.
Wizard is grasping here.
Ah, and you must be the second son, Snow White. You're very pretty indeed.
He's grasping so much that it could be labeled as nope, not gonna finish that sentence.
Watch it, you're playing with fire! Specifically, Snow White did not take kindly to people describing his appearance as pretty or cute.
Wow.
No college education, no current employment. In other words, you're a household helper who stays at home all day.
Just call him a need and be done with it!
Oh god, what the fuck?
I mean, that's what he's saying!
Yeah, basically.
Just a neat.
Are you trying to call me the fuck out or what?
No,
Oh,
just
trust me,
stating the
we are-
facts.
It's
Just
like neat,
stating
not
the
an
facts.
education, employment, or training.
We aren't trying. We are doing it. Get
Snow
fucked.
White turned away to refuse the answer.
Yeah, Snow White turned away and refused to answer.
Oh, did I perhaps offend you with my statement? If so, then I apologize. I have a bad habit of speaking with no filter.
Has Snow White has said a line since he talked or no?
No.
No, it was
Ah.
he just
Nope.
kind of went, no, without like
Hmm.
simple. It's like no words necessary.
You have no filter then. You might want to get a Brita.
Actually, I have one. It's down in the garage.
Silently,
Oh, nice. Maybe you should fucking equip it.
It's all the way at the other end of the house. I can't quite do that.
Silently, Snow White went to get the Brita filter and rose to rose to his feet and left the
Wow.
living room altogether.
Wow.
Have you finished your interrogation, detective?
Yes,
Just
have you?
then, Gretel walked back in carrying a tray of teacups. With a gallant smile, he placed one on the table in front of the wizard.
Why, how thoughtful. Wait, why does this one have a red mark on it?
Don't worry about that.
But
All
before
the
the
other
wizard could
teacups
pick it up,
are like-
it disappeared in
Now
a
I'm
blur.
getting excessively
Gretel
worried.
had snatched it away.
I think it's less of like a
Mhm.
more of all the teacups are normal, and then there's one that's just doused in red.
Oh dear. His
Bro,
gallant
what the
smile was
fuck?
gone, replaced with a nasty sneer. Gretel! He was being unspeakably rude,
Oh,
but
wait.
before I could scold him the wizard raised a hand to stop me.
Pez,
smile on
remember
his face
the
told me I'll
image
handle
that you
this.
asked for?
Wait, what? There's an image.
Yes!
Oh
Let's
god,
see, let's
that's
see it.
great. That is great.
Ah, that's perfect.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's
Yes.
bad. The ducky the
Yes,
duck army
I
has
love it.
provided. The duck
God,
army
yes.
has provided.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. That is perfect. Hell yeah. if I could reach my computer to look at or to hit the soundboard, I would.
By the way,
Bro.
I hear you have a deep respect for your sister, Aldina.
It's less deep respect and more incestuous.
I
He
was
couldn't
trying
change
to be
that.
tactful.
It's a very deep quote unquote respect.
Yeah, that's true. What of it?
Oh, I was just thinking you two seem like close siblings.
Very close.
But
Too close.
a little bird told me that affection might be getting a bit excessive.
Well, there goes my bingo card. The detective says, "Little bird, let's."
Or
small
a
vanish
little
in Gretel's
a little duck seemed to have given me some information.
Child soldiers.
No surprise there, since the wizard had
What?
basically implicated him in
That was
crime.
so random, Ty.
What do you
What the
think I'm
hell?
talking about? Metal Gear Solid 5, there's literal child soldiers.
Yeah,
You
there
could
is
kill
in
them.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
What the hell?
You could kill them, but I decided to rocket punch them.
All right, Sundowner, you don't have to get excited about child
Detective.
soldiers.
There is one funny
Detective.
video.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll shut up now.
No,
We're getting
no,
to.
I said-
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You can finish your thought. Not a big deal.
What, me?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you were good.
Nah, basically, there was a funny video I saw about Sundowner. It's like, I love having war. I want to kill cultures and history. And then at the end of the videos, it says, at least he's being honest.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Detective, do you like to drink your tea through osmosis?
Not. Beg pardon?
Just
Just-
wonder if I should dump this over your head.
He raised the cup of tea he had snatched.
Oh my fucking
No,
god.
I generally prefer my tea administered orally. Thank you.
Oh god, don't say that.
Even
A
the
rat
wizard
got
couldn't shrug
it,
that one
flings
off.
its pants.
In that case, I advise you to plug your mouth hole before you end up with third-degree burns.
Hmm.
Oh dear. With a stiff smile, the wizard accepted the teacup from Gretel.
Now to just test it with this plant nearby real quick. There
From
you
there,
go, a
Gretel
watered
placed
plant.
the teacup in front of everyone else, and we all had a lovely tea time.
The plant shrivels and blackens instantly.
If only the mood in
That's
the
about
room
what I
wasn't
thought.
quite so oppressive. This was perhaps asking a lot, however, given that the brothers were hardly inclined to trust the detective. Ultimately, I couldn't deny that this was all my fault. I was the one who had received the blackmail, and I was the one who had hired the detective. I couldn't even taste my tea. So, how much do you know about us, Mr. Wizard? Summoning all my courage, I broke the heavy silence.
What do you mean?
Based on the comments you've made, it sounds like you have an overall outline of each of us.
Yes. Cinderella is the eldest, Snow White is the second son, Red Riding Hood is the third son, Kaguya is the fourth son, and Gretel is the youngest. All blood-related, and all currently living at the Arisu estate.
Oh.
Each of the brothers is currently betrothed to you. Of course, you can only marry one of them, but you have yet to make a decision on that front. Is that about right?
I'm sorry, I'm just How much do you know about us? What do you mean? I know everything. So you... Was the line straight up, so you know everything?
Yes.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ, game.
I'm like, that works.
Yes, I
enough.
suppose I might.
For a moment, I stared down silently at the amber liquid in my cup.
Cinderella was like in the middle of the sentence, Wizard interrupted him by saying, "Yes, I suppose so."
Then I
What?
felt a gaze on me and looked up directly into a pair of equally amber eyes.
You believe the culprit is someone close to you, correct?
Well, my heart skipped a beat. It felt almost like he was accusing me.
Ooh.
At this, the dam burst and the 5 brothers started to turn on each other. And Gretel ran into Super Animal Royale right before he started talking.
You know, Red Riding Hood, I seem to recall you vowing to protect sister all by yourself.
I'm not the culprit.
Interesting that you're so flustered about it. Kinda sus.
It's not what you think. What about you, Kaguya? You said you haven't said a word this entire time. What? No, everyone's got so serious all of a sudden. That's
You're
all.
just talking to yourself.
I wasn't. It wasn't me. I'm just quickly rushing between new paper masks.
Wow, more paper masks. Meanwhile, as Snow White, I don't even need to say.
Oh. Boop. Why can't you keep a straight face when you say that?
How did they die? Life insurance.
Yes.
Is it Wolfie on the grave? Oh, it's Gretel.
Boss,
I mean,
I'm
that
calling
works
the mission
too.
Off. You killed a child.
Great work, boss. That's why you're the best.
No, now hang on, you lot.
don't you?
Don't you reckon it's a bit early to start calling me a criminal? If that's your only
I'm a
evidence.
criminal already just for putting a child in a helicopter and the helicopter dying after that.
Potters.
I mean, think about it. I don't have a motive. None of us do.
None of us have a motive? How can you be sure of that?
Gretel said, and then everyone turned to
Well,
Gretel. Everyone knows damn well what his fucking thing is. Fuck! God damn! It's like I'm happy that I'm technically saying my lines, but at the same time, I'm saying them a little bit too early, which pisses me off slightly.
You're too in tune with
Honestly.
your character.
Yeah. Honestly, if anyone here has a motive, it'd be Gretel.
What? Why me?
Everyone turns and stares daggers at Gretel. Why else? Because you have an
I love how they all
unhealthy
know this.
obsession with the Risu.
I mean, everybody knew it in Snow's route too. They were dancing around dancing around it, and I was like, we can't tell Gretel. We can't tell Gretel
about it.
We can't. We can't. If we tell Gretel, it'll break his heart and he'll kill us all.
Right.
Why else? Because you have an unhealthy obsession with the Risu.
Ha! That's what you're worried about? I won't deny it, but do you really think someone who's obsessed with her would want her dead?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
It's called
happens.
Yandere.
It's literally.
You're Yandere.
Bro knows their shit.
What is the fighting sound in the background? You can hear fighting sound in the background?
What do you mean fighting sound?
It might be my fan. Sorry.
So it's not a fighting sound in the background. It's more or less like the.
I'm not hearing any fighting sound
Yeah.
from Pez, so.
That message was sent a
I
while
do-
ago, so.
I do still have Dread's stream up in the background, but
That might be
that's
it.
but that's on a different sound. And I see the sound coming through on my different audio, so it shouldn't
I
be
wouldn't worry
coming up
about
on
it.
stream at all.
You're that
Oh,
classic.
Do you have Void stream thing open?
Actually, yeah, I think that might be why, because
because it shouldn't be
What?
on, or maybe it might be because of things going wonky too.
You're
Hmm.
that classic archetype, you know? Like, if I can't have her, then no one can, or whatever.
So you
Okay.
mean a yandere?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure there's another name for it.
Don't talk about me
Did it?
like I'm a yandere.
No, you wouldn't be a dev. You wouldn't be a developer.
Oh dear. Uh,
What happened to that guy?
I think they kind of just ghosted the project after a couple updates.
What,
Sucks.
Yandere dev?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hmm.
Well, it's been like 6 years or something.
Has it
Or
only been 6?
It's been 2 years since he released the other DLC about it.
Hmm.
The last
The
update?
1980 DLC or whatever, which include like 10 rivals in game mode, and then kind of just
Oh.
stopped.
Damn.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you're not a yandere, then what the hell are you?
A bitch today.
Are you all right?
Are you all right? Having a mini stroke over there?
Sounds like it.
Fucking hits the floor. Fucking. If you're not a
I'm
yandere,
fireman.
then what the hell are you? Just a pure psychopath?
Please stop the
Yes.
Family Feud. The first.
Family Feud.
It's been
Okay.
so long.
And first
Show
spot on the
me-
board.
Show me pure psychopath.
Ding ding.
Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Is the
Welcome
enemy?
to Feud.
You can tell who the Americans in this DC are.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yes, we have to stop it. That's enough.
Oh.
Next thing I knew, I was shouting.
But kiss, fight, fight.
Kiss, kiss, fall in
In
love.
love.
Fight, kiss. Arisu. What?
Sorry, sister.
All eyes.
Cinderella punches him.
Sister. All eyes turned to me.
Sister.
I started to tremble. The room was toasty warm, yet somehow I was freezing. Because of me, the men I loved were now at each
Gretel
other's
is
throats.
sus.
I felt like a
Gretel
monster. The wizard rose to his feet and extended a hand in my direction.
Oh. Hello.
Gretel is sus.
You don't look well, Lady Arisu. You should rest.
I apologize. I took his hand, rose from the sofa, and hurried out of the room as if it were on fire. Because Art Robin set it on fire.
The Gretel route. The good ending.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Gretel is looking pretty sus, according to the judge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Gretel is sus.
At the top of the
Gretel
stairs,
is
I gazed
sus.
out at the moons, peeking out from behind the clouds, and let out a small breath. I had about 5 days until the next full moon. Either I would need to choose one of the 5 brothers as my husband, or I would have to hunt down the culprit and prevent him from harming me.
I think the latter sounds like the better option. Don't you agree?
Yeah, and 5 days until the next full moon? Only 5?
It's easy to find a culprit within 5 days, believe it or not.
True, but it's a lot easier that than choosing which of the brothers that you want to stick with.
That is true as well. Hmm.
I kept thinking and thinking, but I couldn't come to a decision. I let out another sigh.
Lady
Lesai.
Arisu?
Lesai.
I turned in the direction of the stairs. There I could see the wizard in the darkness halfway up the staircase.
How are you feeling?
A lot better, thanks.
I donned a peachy smile. Sorry for making a scene back there. Should we go back to the living room and continue the discussion, or would you rather call it a night? As I approached him, he suddenly grabbed me by the arm. Huh?
Whoa,
Startled, I watched
no
as he
touchy
leaned in close to
touchy.
me and pressed his forehead to mine.
Well, you don't appear to have a fever.
He gazed into my eyes. What are you?
Oh, now I'm feeling some heat. You alright?
Bro, what the fuck?
Wow.
I'm fine. This is a fiddle, raring to go. I hastily pushed him away from me.
That's the spirit.
He laughed cheerfully. Is he teasing me? He totally is, isn't he? I apologize for worrying you. I dropped the little act and let out a sigh. For some reason, it felt like he could see right through me.
Oh, it's no trouble. Your fiancés are quite worried, however.
Right.
It seems they all care for you a great deal.
Right. I smiled and nodded. I knew they cared. After all the time we'd spent together, it was plain to see. And I cared about them too. But that was why I was having such a hard time with this. So, did you find any clues?
Well, let's see. They all seem suspicious, but at the same time, they all seem innocent too. That's all I can say for now. In other words, no. Haven't found anything yet.
I guess it'll take some time. The smile faded from my face and I headed right back up the stairs again. Back at the landing, I spun around to face him. Mr. Wizard, be quite honest with you, I don't care one whit whether I live or die. What truly pains me is that the crisis is destroying their family. I regret ever letting it come to this. Part of me wishes I'd simply thrown the letter away. I poured my heart out to him.
Even then, the brothers would have started fighting over you sooner or later. I suppose you could say that today just so happens to be the day the other shoe dropped.
He spoke as though he were all-knowing. We have the duck for that.
Quack.
What should I do?
Well,
Do the
first, we have that. This whole thing would be solved pretty quick if you picked someone.
He made it sound so easy. Kantan?
Wow.
Kantan.
Kantan. Is that easy in Japanese? Is like that's not something I've heard
The
too
final
often.
Kantan.
What?
The final Kantan. I get that. I really do. I love all of them. I can't possibly choose just one. Rationally speaking, I was being incredibly self-centered and cruel. I was acting as though my feelings were the only ones that mattered. I knew I was being selfish and procrastinating on my problems, but right now I wanted to maintain the status quo.
Hmm.
It was a quiet night. In the absence of our voices, there was no sounds to be heard. Maybe he didn't know what to say. After all, he barely knew me. And while I was indeed his client, that didn't mean he wanted to hear my entire life story. I tried to think of some way to change the subject.
Allow me to cast a spell upon you.
Then out of
Oh,
nowhere,
come
the
the
wizard...
fuck on!
The
Really?
wizard...
Now?
The wizard made me an unusual offer. A spell? As in a magic spell?
Ooh.
Yes, of course. I am a wizard after all.
He shot me a wink.
You're a wizard, Larry.
Here, let's take a screenshot of winking wizard. I thought you were a detective.
¿Por qué no los dos? Alas, that was only a disguise. My true form is that of a wizard, guiding lost sheep through the darkness to their proper path.
So another one by Robin.
Boop, boop.
Fight.
Guys giving me pats and the manual ones too. You're making me work for them.
As Red's just in the background holding a knife.
Yes.
Quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
And wrap it out.
Who's supposed to read that?
Me. I was just having to put in a manual pat.
Ah.
Oh.
A
Gotcha.
manual pat. Wow.
What?
He reached behind his back and pulled out an oversized
Pats are
wizard hat.
good.
He
Pats
put
are
on
good.
his robe and wizard hat.
What you see here is a round red apple. Now I shall make that apple vanish without a trace.
Next, he retrieved an apple from God knows where. Is this a magic trick?
It's
Sure.
a magic show.
You could call it that.
Just like that, he already admitted it was just a magic trick. Aren't you supposed to use a top hat for this?
Does it really
Top
matter?
cat?
Meow.
Dread has ended stream now. Hey there, Dread. Welcome.
Welcome on in,
Hey,
everyone.
Dread.
Oh yeah, Dread.
Bam, bam.
How have you been enjoying Final Fantasy 16? Sorry, I haven't been able to pay attention for the last couple hours.
It's
Someone's
understandable
doing
after
Final
all.
Fantasy 16. That sounds neat.
Yeah, he just started today.
Nice. Wizard is just silent. What the fuck?
With the deft hand, he showed me the inside of his empty hat as if to say, no tricks, no gimmicks.
What about sleight of
anyway.
hands? That counts, right? Sleight of hands.
Well, I could roll up my sleeves for you if that would help.
Yeah, sure. Strip naked too.
Oh my.
I have to be thorough with my checks. I'm sorry, but that's how the TSA works, buddy.
At least buy me dinner first.
Then he pointed the
Okay, I see.
hole toward the ceiling and held the apple over it. Once he was ready, he closed his eyes and began to recite an incantation in the direction of the apple.
Errant fruit of Eden, return thyself to thy proper place. Ringo, Ringo, Apfel, Manzana, Jabuka, go!
Isn't it just apple in a bunch of different languages?
I think so.
Shouting, he dropped the apple into the hat. There was a loud thud as if it had collided with something hard. What was that?
Boss, you killed a
Oh,
child.
don't worry
I'm
about
aborting
it.
the mission.
He smiled stiffly. Maybe this wasn't supposed to happen.
Wizard, you killed Aldina.
Now
I'm
then,
aborting the
now
mission.
then, take a look.
I'm
You saw
aborting the
me.
mission.
You saw me drop the apple inside, but as you can see,
He raised the hat with both hands to show me the inside. Sure enough, the apple was nowhere to be seen. However, the wizard's posture was somewhat unnatural. The way he suppressed the midsection of the hat made me suspicious. I mean, it's a really deep wizard hat.
How deep does it go?
Maybe there was a mirror or a false bottom in there. If there was a mirror, I'd be able to see my face.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But then again, all magic tricks require some sort of sleight of hand, and I don't want to embarrass him by pointing it out. Bruv, Bravo!
You're not
Bravo!
convinced it's a magic trick. Wow.
So instead, I applauded his efforts.
I can't help but notice there was a really awkward pause just now.
No, there wasn't.
Bro, you bet your ass there's an awkward pause.
I smiled brightly. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. That was the first time anyone performed
my
a magic
gosh.
trick for me.
I really like
really
this one.
enjoyed it.
Here's another one by Robin.
Non. This is not the end, my lady.
Spoiling us with all the good art.
Seriously.
Wow.
All this
Robin,
fantastic
more
art.
arts I'm seeing now. Okay, wait. Let's see
Don't
those
worry.
arts.
I'll solve it with
How
a
did they die?
spell.
Life insurance.
Oh.
Riddle is sus. Fight.
Is that a
Oh,
knife by the apple?
Wolfie.
Don't worry, I'll save it with a spell. What the fuck? Hello?
The fact that I have that on my I end up not showing any of them on my stream.
Boss, you killed a child. I'm aborting the mission.
Non. This is not the end, my lady.
Well, it said nom nom.
Non.
Nom
Non.
nom nom.
Non.
Nom nom.
Nyon.
There's everybody in the collab.
That reminds me, I should do the same. I think it was this one. Yes.
He wagged his index finger in my face. Huh?
Told ya. No.
I regarded him dubiously. In response, he donned a meaningful smirk and reached into his hat.
Now it's time for the tricky, gimmicky magic.
Then he pulled out exactly 1/2 of an apple neatly sliced. What?
Oh my.
Did Robin?
Robin
solve
predicted
this
it.
with a knife?
Bruh.
Honestly,
Robin can see the future. She knows
Yeah.
all.
Robin is the real wizard. Oh.
Now then, if I turn... Oh, wait.
Now then, if I turn this so you can't see the cut, it appears to be a whole apple, see?
So it was cut to begin with.
Maybe it was already cut.
But if I
Maybe
turn
that
it
was a different
90
apple.
degrees horizontally, naturally, since it's cut in half, it makes a half circle. Then, if I turn it another 90 degrees, you can barely see any red at all.
So you're basically just emulating the moon.
We started with a round apple, but as we look at it from different angles, we start to see the bigger picture.
As he spoke, he dropped the half apple back into his hat. Then he held it the pointy side up.
And like all things, it eventually disappears. This is where the apple's story ends.
What, you're not gonna eat it? This time he must have done the trick correctly because there was no weird thudding noises and the apple vanished without a sound.
I'm saving it for
Ooh,
later.
Spooky.
And that was the Wizard's Magic Show. Round of applause, everyone!
So he's not a wizard, he's just basically a pretend to be wizard in this case. Okay, yeah, round of applause. Let's go.
He bowed deeply and they clapped. Reminds me of the phases of the moon when you think about it.
Yes, indeed. As well as a metaphor for your current predicament.
I'm sorry, what?
Then he placed his hat upon my head.
Right now, you can see only two futures. One where you die, or one where you start a family with one brother.
Oh, God.
But with the little change in perspective, the whole world can look brand new. Your
Our Robin
options are
says
limitless,
Duck Army has informants
with
everywhere.
dozens of
Really?
branching paths.
Meaning?
I mean exactly what I said. You mustn't lose yourself in the immediate questions of culprit or husband. You have to look at the bigger picture. Yes, you need a bird's eye view.
But you
Good
didn't
thing
show
you
me
have
that
some duck.
time.
Good thing there are so many ducks around to help.
Yep, duck informants, bruh. What if Wizard has a fuck ton of duck informants helping him?
Where do you think the duck army originated from?
Bro.
What?
Bro.
I said, where do
what
you
the
think the
fuck?
Duck Army originated from?
I was just saying my line.
I know. But it was
I
just
just-
too perfect. I couldn't resist.
I know, same. I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me, but then he snickered.
Gazing mournfully at the moon will not open any new doors for you, Aldina Arisu.
In other words, stop throwing yourself a pitting party and take action. In that case, could I ask a favor of you?
What might that be?
Could I accompany you on your investigation?
But of course.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, new
Definitely.
scene.
Oh, that looks new.
This isn't new. This was actually at the
No,
beginning of the
we only
Cinderella
see
raid.
we only
Yep.
seen this
No,
at
it's-
night.
Yeah.
That's true. We haven't seen it brightly illuminated.
Yep.
True, it's just it's a bit lighter. It's still
Now
the
this
same
looks
scene. It's just
actually
colored a bit
quite
differently.
fancy.
Yeah.
I do declare. I do declare this looks fancy.
Evidently, the brothers had all gone back to their bedrooms. Thus, the wizards and I head straight to Cinderella's room. I had my indecisive moments, but once I finally did make a decision, I acted on it right away. Why is Cinderella's room this one?
Why is it the restaurant, you mean?
Yeah, right.
Cinderella's personal quarters were located in the ballroom on the first floor.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
With elegant chandeliers and plenty of floor space, it was the perfect place to throw a party.
Afrikaans.
What? Apricons?
That's a language in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Ah.
I mean, Afrikaans is an actual language.
That as well. I mean, what do you expect? There's even something called Zimbabwe or something. I don't know.
That's a real
Zimbabwe is
place.
an actual country.
And yeah, that's a real place. Afghanistan's a real place. Africa's a real place. Buddy, it's Metal Gear Solid. It's got some realism in it. Except for the part where the AI is stupid enough to not see you. Or the fact that you wear a chicken hat and they say, oh, wait, I don't see anything right in front of me. Huh? What the fuck happened?
It's so
seriously.
weird they just want to ignore it.
Yeah, basically, that's an item in game. You can wear a chicken hat, and then it's like, wait, the fuck did I just see?
I'll be right back
And you can
again.
just walk
My
past. This only
apologies. I
happens
need to
3 times before
investigate
you have to
some
take it out.
things.
But you're supposed to be investigating Cinderella right now.
No, I'm saving child soldiers.
I'm investigating his room to see if there's anything suspicious in here. Don't mind me.
Bruh.
There's another piece of art. Boop.
Can I just take all these and end up sharing them on Nocturnalysis Discord?
I don't think that'd be a problem. I'll send see if I can get Robin join in on it on Discord.
Yeah, if Robin just joins Nocturnalysis, just post them in the art chair. Actually, what's the actual yeah, the art gallery showcase.
Right.
I mean, some of it is technically Nocturne fan art, but since this is a series altogether, that's not all Nocturne fan art. It's like, yeah, showcase it.
Yeah. I don't think they'd have a problem with that. Bow, 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 bow.
Also, remember when you join Nocturnalis, you need to get a role, because if you don't, you will be automatically kicked by bot.
Oh.
That's the way it's set up, so that if you
Right.
don't actually click on a role, which is basically you've read the rules kind of thing, and you click on the roles,
Mm-hmm.
and you get kicked. And this
Makes
also is
sense.
pretty good for any bots that come in that are kind of the scams, where they don't click on the roles, they'll try and start messaging people in the Discord kind of thing. And
Yeah,
then they'll automatically be kicked. It's like, oh, wait, you get this message. It's like, okay, who's this person? I'm not sharing a Discord with them.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
I
back.
should actually
Nothing
do that.
obviously suspicious in this room.
I
Welcome
should
back.
actually do that, huh? That's actually sounds like a better idea than letting a bot assign everyone a role.
Mhm.
Oh shit, that's actually a good way of prevention. Oh damn.
Yeah, that's the way I have it set up with Nocturnalis.
Can I actually ask your help on that off the stream?
Well, I think it's just something. It's just the way you set up your invite link. Really,
Hmm.
you just go to the invite link, make it a permanent link, but make it set up so that it doesn't.
All right, I'll tell my
basically, yeah.
manager son to help me with this. He will do all of it while I'm busy doing something else. Bruh.
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 So,
Bruh.
has Pez been here and read her line?
No, I think she might have fallen asleep.
Do I have to don a
Pez, you
third
there?
mask?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, good.
So, why am I the first on your list?
You're the oldest, of course. Cinderella folded his arms and grumbled.
Because you're the oldest, of course, as she said.
The wizard's smile didn't waver, and he replied without missing a beat.
You know, sorry,
What
no,
the
it's
fuck?
no, I'm too far away from my screen to clearly read everything.
Ah.
You say that, but I bet you think I'm the most likely suspect, don't you?
Sus.
You
Cinderella
sussy
looked
bucka?
at him suspiciously.
No, no, perish the thought.
Yeah, I
Will
don't
you
think anyone's gonna perish that
mollify
thought anytime
Cinderella's
soon.
concerns? Isn't
I don't think anyone's gonna perish that thought anytime soon.
Oh,
Well
flatter
then,
him.
maybe I
Flatter
need
him.
to perish the thought.
They might need to perish the thought of Gretel.
Oof.
Part of the reason we chose to go by age is because I knew you were the best person to ask about this kind of stuff, Cinderella. To prevent this conversation from going in circles, I hastily piped up.
Yeah. You make
Yep.
a good point. I really know my stuff.
Cinderella nodded gleefully.
So, what do you want to know?
Thank you for your cooperation. First, let me ask you about your day-to-day life. Oh, and your relationships with the rest of the housemates.
Well, let's see here. My day-to-day life is sleeping.
I mean, you're nocturnal, that's...
Sleep
Aren't we
and
all?
Destiny 2. Lol.
Yeah.
It's
I go-
obvious!
I go
Oh my
to work at
gosh.
sunrise, come home at sunset, then I take a shower, eat dinner, work on my glass craft,
Sunrise,
and go to
sunset.
bed. Rinse and repeat.
Red sun.
Sunrise.
No. Red sun. Bruh.
Red sun over paradise.
There we go, Metal Gear right.
Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo.
Does anyone here know how to understand Kikongo?
What?
Hmm?
Does anyone understand? Can anyone here interpret Kikongo?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, we're gonna need a Kikongo interpreter.
Eh?
Me and my
Proud for the game.
Yeah, you're right.
brothers. I'd say we're on good terms.
We need a Kikongo interpreter right about now.
Yeah. But we don't talk at all. Or
Bullshit,
we
you
don't
don't.
talk all that much. Pretty normal sibling stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
mean,
that is
I
pretty
live with Big Bit, and we don't actually talk directly.
I mean, you look at Snow White, he doesn't even talk to anyone at all. He just sits in his room. I sit in my
Stop
desolate corner.
fucking
No
calling me
light,
out.
no music. I said Snow White, not Cinderella. The fuck are you on about? No lights, no music.
I'm gonna
Just
be honest.
there.
I mixed it up.
Bruh. I think you're just tired,
I
Pez.
I read Arisu as Among Us.
Among Us.
Teraton, are you sus?
And as for
No.
Arisu,
Mhm.
she's my fiance. End of story.
Ooh.
How
End
do you
of the
feel about
story.
it, Lady Arisu?
Not gonna lie. Kind of fucking cringe. I love her. What about it?
Aw, Cinderella. It was so sad and I nearly swooned. However,
Is it her money that you love most of all? Are you a gold digger?
at this, Cinderella
Wow.
perked a brow.
Look, my panhandling has nothing to do with this, alright? What are you trying to say, pal?
Rips open a green screen.
I'm just asking a question, that's all. I'm
Sure.
wondering whether anyone's love for her is genuine.
Are you sure about that?
Additionally, I could ask
Maybe.
how you came to live at the Arisu estate,
Mayhaps.
and how you came to be engaged.
Oh, they don't have that as a sound effect. What the fuck? I should actually get that.
We were homeless. You know, in this economy.
Less home.
So Arisu's nut job father gave us a place to stay.
Somebody seen Johnny again.
What?
Yo, is that Johnny Sins? No.
Okay
fuck?
then.
I was supposed to. I thought it was John Cena, but no.
Oof.
Oof,
I really should
indeed.
actually make one for my server. But I never even bothered to start it.
It's
Bro.
John Cena.
No, I want to say, are you sure about that?
Da, 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 da.
Oh,
He
we have
jerked a
that
thumb in
somewhere.
my direction without looking at me.
Interesting. How did you end up homeless?
Gambling.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you see.
At this, he faltered.
Cinderella, if I remember correctly, your family was very wealthy when you were young, correct? But then your father made some poor business decisions and took out predatory loans to make up for it. With
No
no
thanks
way
to
to
you.
pay back the massively inflated debt, he abandoned you and your mother and fled the country. No, I was the second debt collectors that Cinderella himself put out loans with.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I killed him.
Then why am I still here?
Because I have a
Life
fucking
must have
riot
been hard
SMG.
for you after that.
What?
I imagine it was a drastic change, given how rich
Dad?
you used to be.
Father?
Oh, I misinterpreted what you meant when you said you killed him. I thought you were saying you killed the debt collector.
Oh. No, I cannot
What the- I
say
should
that,
have this
for
shit.
it is legally a joke.
For
So you
legal
think-
reasons, that's a joke. For
For
legal reasons, that's a joke.
I did not kill my father. So, so you think I want to marry her for the money?
Please, a joke's a joke.
A joke's
Well,
a joke.
do you?
Cinderella glanced at me, then spoke in an icy voice.
In that case, you can cross me off your list. If I'm after her money, then there's no way I'd want to kill her. There are other ways of accomplishing it. After all, I wouldn't get a cent of it if she's dead.
A salient point. I hope I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
Salient? Doesn't that mean, like, dissolvable?
No, that's soluble.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sus. Aunt Robin says sus.
Sus.
It's most noticeable or important.
Oh shit, Aunt Robin
Ah.
posted a new thing. Sorry, I didn't see that, boy.
Yeah.
Delivery for Gretel. Bomb.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So-
What is this, spy versus spy?
Does any of
Probably.
So does any of
Probably.
that have to do with the case?
Actually, yes.
Not at
Who's
the
horny?
moment, no.
Alright then. I guess we're done here. I got an early morning tomorrow, so it's my bedtime.
Very well. Thank you for the enlightening conversation.
No, you ain't.
Fare thee well, and have a good night.
What? You egg?
I
Stabs
say
him.
no, you ain't.
No, you egg.
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 My leg. Oh.
My leg.
Eggies.
Sarah?
Oh, with
Sure.
one hand, I was forgetting that this was supposed to be me speaking, and also distracted by you chattering.
Oh,
Fair
sorry
enough.
about that.
Yeah, fair enough.
With one hand at his chest, the
Yeah.
wizard bowed politely. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. In response, Cinderella smiled softly.
Get fucked. Thanks. Night.
What the actual fuck, dude? That was
Whoa.
terrible.
I thought that was actually in game for a second.
Next,
What
we
was that?
visited Red Riding Hood. Why is he living out in a shack on the grounds? He lived in a cabin, a short distance from the main estate.
Because he can't
Red,
stand women. We went
Red,
over this.
you in there?
There's another.
I'm sorry,
art
I
piece.
can't help it.
Red, Mr. Wizard is here to see you.
Another art. Oop. God, I hate that. I hate you so
Yo,
much,
Robin
Ty.
did an art?
Ty, I hate you so fucking much. That is
Benjamin, I
fucked
may
up.
have messed up.
No matter
hate
how
that.
much I
I
knocked,
hate you
no
so
answer
much.
came.
Oh my
I may
God.
have messed up.
I swear to God, I'm
Extra
like alone
knock.
in my apartment and like,
You checked at your door.
yeah, I looked up. I'm like, what
I mean,
the
you're
fuck?
also getting knocked in game too.
Sorry,
So.
I'm sorry.
that
What
scared
the
me.
fuck? It's not my fault. I mean, they have it as a
Yesterday
soundboard
you
option.
clicked the button. Oh God. All right.
Cupid and duck.
Oh my God, Ty.
Did somebody mention the door to darkness?
Someone may have ducked up.
But no. There's no door to darkness. The lights were on
My
the
heart jumped.
inside.
I'm not kidding. I'm still getting over it.
But I knew Red Riding Hood wasn't the type to hide. If he was in there, he would have answered the door by now. I exchanged a glance with the wizard. He doesn't seem to be in there.
Perhaps he's still in the living room?
In that case, let's hurry back. Why didn't we check the living room as we were leaving the house? Seriously.
Perhaps he's in the living room. It like hard cuts to Red dead on the floor in the living room.
Red Dead Redemption?
I wasn't even going for that, but sure. I was honestly going for a he's dead in the living room joke.
I think
I know a clue, but
Isn't this Snow White's house?
You know what?
Sus.
I'm
No.
willing to bet that he's in your closet doing his 24-hour surveillance.
Wait a second, Red is in the closet?
He's not here either. Unfortunately, when we returned to the living room, Red Riding Hood was nowhere to be seen. Where on earth did he wander off to? And why are we not going to Snow White next? Because he's the next oldest.
Yeah, you'll never find me. I'm a neat.
Just in case, I checked under the table, but naturally he wasn't under there. Hey, Mr. I looked over, but before his name had fully left my lips, I stopped short.
Hmm?
He was standing at the window, looking outside. His folded arms and blank expression afforded him a listless air. I admit I was a little annoyed with him for zoning out, considering he was supposed to be helping me. But more than that, I was bewitched by his good looks. He didn't quite feel real. Almost like I was looking at a Hollywood actor on the silver screen. The wizard felt my gaze and glanced in my direction.
He's
Fuck are you looking
outside.
He pointed at the
Outside,
window.
playing in
What?
the mud?
I hurried over, and sure enough, I could see Red Riding Hood standing out in the yard, staring at the gate. What is he doing out there?
Why, he's being a guard dog.
Not only was it winter time, but it was the middle of the night. He had to be freezing his butt off. Wait, but we
Damn
were
it, I
just
thought
out
Gretel
there.
simped.
Bruh.
How
You mean
did
X?
we fail to notice him? Did we miss him on our way back inside? Those questions would have to wait.
X gonna give it to you.
Impressive cock.
Red, what are you doing out here in the cold? Approaching him from behind, I called out to him.
Hi there.
Ow.
What are you? Oh, Miss Arisu, what's wrong?
That bot came at exactly the same time that he jumped.
I knew I could count on my soundboard!
How much
I knew I
fucking
could
God.
count on it!
Ow. Stop. Ow. Fuck.
Ow, ow.
Stop hitting me in the
Ah.
head with the coconut.
Mulching.
Oh, God, farted on me. God, please stop.
Oh
Please
God, the pain. Make it stop.
stop. No.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay then.
Oh, God.
What are you? Miss Arisu, what's wrong?
He rolled around and started flailing his arms wildly. I literally just asked you the same thing. I gave him a puzzled look and he noticed the wizard standing next to me.
And here we thought he was more man than Muppet.
No,
His arms.
Am I a man?
it wasn't me.
Or am I a Muppet?
Out of nowhere, he started denying any wrongdoing. How do you respond to Red Riding Hood's claim?
Agree with
Here's
him?
how we respond to it.
Not question. Question.
Well,
Don't be silly. Machines can't feel anger.
Alright, failsafe, calm down there.
So it's like, no, it wasn't me, and he's just denying it. So you want
It
want
wasn't
to
me.
question him?
It was fucking one of yous.
Disgusting!
So, are we questioning him, or are we agreeing with him?
Question.
Answer?
Question every
Daily double?
I refuse. What?
I kind of want to follow the guide precisely because
Yeah.
there's actually a weird part of this, and it's agree with him.
All right.
A weird part.
There's a part where it says quick save and then immediately quick load.
What?
Okay.
Upon
I couldn't hear
so
you over the pans. What?
it's like it's like you know, you just keep going through and then you go back.
Oh.
It's like what?
Okay then.
So it's weird.
Weird.
Evidently, he was in a full-blown panic. I let out a small sigh. I know that, Red. Let's all calm down, okay? I smiled softly at him, and he slowly came to a stop, like a robot running out of battery power.
Okay.
So, what are you doing out here?
Mm.
He tucked his hood down low over his eyes, possibly out of embarrassment.
In light of the threat you received, I decided to stand guard outside starting tonight.
It's the middle of the night, and it's winter. I blinked at him dumbfounded. Make no mistake, Red Riding Hood was a kind-hearted, diligent man, but he lacked the common sense. Besides, if the letter is to be believed, then the culprit won't try anything until the next full moon.
I mean, to be fair, it is a normal job for a security guard to stand outside at night to watch the gate.
This, I felt, was a bulletproof argument. I wouldn't put... Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't put much stock in the words of a criminal, would you?
Wasn't expecting his rebuttal. In short, Red Riding Hood didn't trust the blackmailer to actually keep their promise. It's a valid point, and one I hadn't considered. I guess you're right.
Indeed. Therefore, I must ask you to prioritize your own safety.
But
No buts.
he looked firmly into my eyes.
Mm.
His expression was so intense it made me want to bolt. Normally, I was the dominant type, and I wasn't used to submitting to be it to criticism or anything else.
What the actual really the dominant type?
Miss Arisu,
Yeah, that's a lie.
Yeah, I like that one.
But before he could finish, an exaggerated sneeze brought us back to reality. Oh, the humanity.
So,
those
not to
gravity.
interrupt, but
Bruh.
might I ask a few questions?
Bruh.
Evidently, the wizard had been waiting for the chance to speak. The way he rubbed his palms together, he looked like a second-rate villain.
Oh, come the fuck on!
Right, go ahead.
Caught off guard, Red smiled stiffly and stepped away from me. It was obvious he was flustered.
Red Riding Hood, you're betrothed to Lady Arisu, is that correct? Bed roped?
Whoa there, buddy. Rule number 1: never underestimate the power of Riding Hood's dirty mind.
Wow.
Wow! Wow! Should I bring it out again?
Ow.
Ow!
I-
Get the horny bunk!
Ow.
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 Stop!
Ow, it hurts. Ow.
I apologize. It appears I misheard you.
Ow.
Betrothed. Yes, you are correct. I am betrothed to her.
Oh my gosh.
Blushing beet red, he struggled to recover.
Are you unsatisfied
Let me make
with
it
that?
harder.
Here's another art piece.
Of course not.
Ow.
This was the condition Miss Arisu's father set for us after he graciously allowed us to live in his home.
Gretel and the others. Gretel and the others are there.
Sending,
Yo.
an army of
Sending the
bombs to
bombs.
go after.
The bomb squad!
It's the bombs.
Like Cinderella, Red Riding Hood made mention of my father. My father worked as a doctor at a university hospital. He was a quiet, virtuous man with eccentric tastes and an irresponsible streak.
Oh, really?
This is the first time he hasn't been described as a hunter.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
True.
It
Ow.
was he who enabled me to live with the 5 brothers, and it was he who approved our engagement. I had expected the next question to center on that subject, but as it turned out, I was slightly off.
Don't you find it strange for all 5 of you to be engaged to the same woman?
Yeah.
Well, yes. It's Arisu's time to get bonked.
Ow.
It is simply
Arisu,
what
not you.
Mr.
Oh, sorry.
Arisu decided.
He.
I see. So you're just following orders from her father, and you don't actually love her at all?
Oh.
That's preposterous!
Red Riding Hood denied it loudly.
Mm,
Our eyes met.
preposterous.
Then he averted his gaze.
Ow.
Stop with the bonks already! I know!
Yo,
So you're saying you would like to marry her if possible? Mhm.
His face flushed all over again, and he hung his head to escape my gaze. Then, after a long silence,
Bonk.
As it stands, I'm unworthy of being her husband. I would need to change that. Miss Arisu, I vow to protect you. It is my sworn duty.
he mumbled under his breath, "Oh, Red." He was so shy and sweet and sincere. I loved him to bits.
You seem dead set on keeping her safe. But do you keep your promises?
At this, the blood drained from Red's face. Meanwhile, the wizard continued his merciless investigation.
Once upon a time, you told a lie that drove everyone away from you. Or so I'm told. Is that true? No comment, I take it? Very well. I'll move on to my next question. I understand you work as a police officer. What exactly does that entail? A lot of things.
Policing and officering.
Such as...
That's the
It's
sound of
classified.
the
It's the sound of the police.
police. Woo woo!
Mr. Wizard, Red's not really at liberty to discuss his work. I hastily cut in. He cares a lot about protecting the privacy of the citizens.
I
Sound of the
see.
police.
Can't argue with that, I suppose.
Bruh, you are a PI detective. The fuck you mean you can't? You can actually sneak into a cabinet file full of police data information.
What?
Without hesitation, might I add. It's illegal, but apparently private investigators has the right to do that.
Could you tell me the department you work for, at least?
At this, Red finally seemed to concede.
Red Riding Hood, from the Bureau of Investigation.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation?
Oh dear God, no! It's the FBI. Everyone get down!
FBI, open up.
He answered matter-of-factly.
Thank you. That's all for the questions I have for today. Good luck with your work.
Oh shit! It's the FBI!
Red turned his back to us, his expression hard. Please don't get pneumonia or anything, okay?
Isn't Red a furry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
But
a
we
Nekomata.
have
No,
not
he's
seen his
furry. He's not
ears.
furry. He's a Nekomata.
Hence why I said, yeah, he's the guard dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Makes
Perfect.
sense.
But we haven't seen his ears on any but his own root.
True.
But here's the thing. He's not a furry. He's a Nekomata, which is different from a furry.
Nekomimi.
Yeah,
No,
Nekomimi.
no, Kemomimi.
Nekomata. Yeah,
Kemomimi.
Yeah.
Kimono Mimi.
Which is different from a furry. You remember, don't forget the furry chart. Human, Nekomimi,
I didn't know there was a furry chart.
furry, full furry. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
I'll just post it
I'll
in
have to
open
get
chat. I'll post it in open chat.
Okay, yes.
Copy image. There. Got it. Oh, you have your own as well. Okay. Knowing is half the battle. Not furry, semi-furry, furry, very furry. Oh shit, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I mean, like, bro, what the fuck? It's more or less like the, oh shit, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, I think, but Tara's correct on the terminology. Not a furry, semi-furry, furry, very furry, kitsune. But kitsune means fox in Japanese, so...
Yeah, just
well,
a regular
yeah,
fox at
that's
that
basically
point.
just an animal.
Yeah.
Bruh.
In the very furry one is like Sonic Underground.
The very furry is like, yeah, I can agree with that one. The very furry is something like Sonic Underground.
I'll be alright.
Remember,
You take care, Miss Arisu.
Didn't the... What was it called again? Didn't the intro had like a baby Sonic dropped on the floor and it exploded?
I think so.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Will do.
Good night, Miss Arisu.
Good night, Red.
Oh, there's this one as well. Guys, take a look at open chat real quick.
Oh.
How is this living in the same house?
Right?
I know, which is why I'm already fucking
God.
concerned.
Oh
Guys,
my
check the open chat.
gosh.
Yeah.
What are you doing, you sick bastard?
Next up, Kaguya, the fourth son. We headed over to the single-story building a short distance from the mansion. We probably should have come straight here instead of looking for Red, but I wasn't thinking. The sign out front read, "The Bamboo House."
The bamboo
Of course. Yes.
Yes.
Kaguya called out from behind the lattice door. Sorry to bother you, it's me, Aldina Arisu. At this, I heard him reach for the lock. However,
Why don't you take a
I'd
seat?
like to ask you a few questions. Could I have a moment
Why
of
don't you
your
take a seat?
time?
Why don't you take a seat right there?
Kaguya froze. Please, Kaguya, we just want to talk to you, if that's okay. Desperately, I called out to him before he could ghost us.
Yeah, of course. So, what do you want to know? Are you saying I'm the #1 suspect?
He asked before the wizard could get a word in edgewise.
No,
I love how he just jumps to
no,
the
nothing of
conclusion.
the
Like,
sort.
oh, you caught me.
For
Sorry.
now, we're just getting to know everyone, so we can organize our thoughts on the case.
The wizard continued to smile unflinchingly.
We, as in you and Puppet? She requested to tag along. Yeah? Right then, carry on.
Carry on, my
Likewise.
wayward son.
Wait, where's the poutine?
Yeah, where's the poutine?
Likewise, Kaguya maintained
I'm
a smile of
holding
his
it as
own.
I'm eating it as we're currently talking. I was in the middle of eating my poutine.
For some reason, this dueling smile thing was making me really uncomfortable.
For
I don't think we
starters,
can buy cheese curds in Malaysia, can we?
what do you do for
You
a
can?
living? I work as a waiter in the cafe.
Oh,
It's-
that's right.
It's a one-of-a-kind building, right in the heart of downtown. The owner took me in when I had nowhere else to turn.
Kaguya looked at me and I nodded.
You're currently engaged to Lady Arisu, is that right?
Was Kaguya a brother? I didn't remember that.
Everybody's a
Right,
brother
yeah.
in this route.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So basically, in Cinderella's route, Cinderella, Snow White, and Gretel were brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was no mention of it in Red Riding Hood's route. There's no mention of it in Gretel's route of them being related to each other, and there was no mention of Kaguya being related in Kaguya's route.
But in Snow White's route, all of them were related. Other than
Except
of...
for Snow White.
Yeah, except for
heck?
Snow White. Now it's every single one of them, including Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hmm.
Right, yeah.
You're not a test certificate.
Are you unsatisfied with the way things are now?
Inky, well, welcome. Phew, I'm late because I was feeling a bit
not
inky before,
really.
mostly better now. I hope you get well soon, Inky. All right. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Wow, wow.
Not
Hopefully
really.
you had a nice shower to feel less icky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for the Petsumono. Wow, wow.
Have you ever wished that your brothers were out of the picture?
Have you wish upon a star?
At this, Kaguya lost steam and fell silent. No, I'm still on Steam. Otherwise, it wouldn't be connected to the game because
Yeah, that's
that's the way
well,
Steam works.
I mean, you're not Kaguya, so
But wait a minute. Here's the thing.
that's why
I
Ursia's
disconnect
not
my
here.
Steam on my PC. I'm still playing a Steam game on my Steam Deck. So really, I can do anything.
But you're still connected to Steam on your Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's why Ursia's not here. Kaguya lost steam.
Inky says, I'm fine. Just ate too much pasta. Grand opening of a place we really like. So pizza yesterday, pasta today. Tomorrow, nothing because I'm a fatty.
You got any
Don't say
poutine?
that. Pizza and pasta are good though.
You
Pizza,
got
pasta
any
are good.
poutine? Maybe we could share some together.
My points to grow so I can make you react to a vid. Okay, sure, Inky, sure. And yeah, do you eat poutine, Inky?
Did somebody say
Do you
poutine?
eat poutine? Yes, someone said
Rarer
poutine.
still, he stopped smiling, which suggested he was deeply opposed to the question. It's like, no. The other you just ask, it's obvious, isn't it? After a long silence, he let out a sigh.
We're family, mate. We may fight over the same bird, but It's nothing worth killing over. Ask
We do
any of
eat
them,
poutine.
and they'd agree
It's
with me.
amazing and not healthy. Is that true? It's amazing and it's not healthy. Poutine.
I see.
I mean,
Yes.
it is a bunch
healthier than
of
some
gravy
stuff.
on fries with
If you make it
cheese
right.
curds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can even buy cheese curds in Malaysia. That's the thing.
I see. Yes, it's
sucks.
possible you feel that way. But can you be sure the others feel the same? Oh, I'm very sure of it after all. None of us want to hurt our pulpit.
He grinned at me. Aw, Kaguya. He was so mature and sensitive and considerate. I loved him dearly, even though he's technically the second youngest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pinky says it's fries with cheese and gravy. Can I just use any cheese, or does it have to be cheese curds? Wow.
I think it's pretty sure it's any cheese, right?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
could
know.
be any cheese, but traditionally cheese curds. I have actually had butter chicken poutine, and oh, that's tasty.
Sounds great.
Curds are the best, as Inky says.
I'm not a
Okay.
fan of gravies, but butter chicken is like yum yum.
Wait, what do you mean you're not a fan of gravy? Wait, what is poutine gravy? Is it like KFC gravy? Or different?
Yeah, well, a KFC gravy, just gravy made. I just don't like gravy.
There's
I
many
never was
different
a fan
types of
gravy.
gravy, so...
There's so many types of gravy. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Gravy is sauce made from the juice that comes off of meat.
Oh, I thought it was just making a sauce of your own.
No, 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 no.
You can make gravy like that without having
No,
to
because
get it from
basically,
meat or
right?
something.
In my own terminology of what a gravy is just basically you make a sauce out of anything you can make. Like you can make a berry gravy.
Yeah, that to me that's not gravy. Gravy is specifically a sauce made off of the juices that come off of meat from cooking.
Well,
So basically, you're using the moisture that comes off of the
No,
meat while you're
dang,
cooking
not
to
moldy
make a sauce.
cheese. Cheese curds.
that's the
It's a
true
little
meaning of
different.
gravy.
At
I
least
just
that's
thought
how I
gravy just
understand
means it's like
gravy.
it's a type of sauce.
Well, the way you're using gravy is like gravy is just synonymous with sauce.
Yeah. I was like, oh, we can have berry gravy. Oh, we can have cheese gravy. Oh, we can have any kind of gravy.
I don't know about that.
The way you're using gravy, curry is gravy.
Oh god. Oh god, we're gonna have wars showing up from hearing that.
Sorry, the fuck you say? Curry is gravy.
By the definition you're using, Tyrant.
It is.
By the definition you're using.
Bullshit. Curry
It
is a
is.
stew.
But like the sauce from it could be could be construed right.
Time to stop. Curry is not a gravy. Let that be a lesson.
Then change your definition of
stew.
gravy.
Indeed, indeed. I loved him dearly. I loved him dearly.
Of course, I apologize. I can't imagine any of you would lay a hand on your dear fiancé. Forgive my rudeness. Oh, no trouble, mate. I can see how you'd be suspicious. But do try not to jump to conclusions without any evidence, yeah?
Kaguya smiled stiffly.
Right you are. Now then, one last question.
The wizard held up his index finger.
I'm told you previously lived in an orphanage. Can you explain that?
That's a call out. Is like, how can you be a brother and live in an orphanage too?
Right. Well, maybe they were given up and then they recontacted or something, or given up and then were readopted or something.
Or
like
maybe they were already adopted into the family.
that. Oh yeah.
Or maybe it's not just a family. Maybe it's a foster home.
Where were your brothers during that time? How is it you were the only one hunted around from relative to relative?
At this, Kaguya's mask slipped, and the smile fell from his face entirely. Will you let the wizard pry into Kaguya's past?
Do it.
I'm betting the guide
What
says
does the
no.
guide say, Teratan? What does the guide
No.
say?
I called
I
it.
thought so.
Basically the guide is I have to play nice with all of the boys.
Yeah.
Gotta play nice. Gotta be buddy.
Mr. Wizard. The wizard was trying to probe into his past. This I could not abide, and I let him know it. But he didn't even spare me a glance. He simply kept watching Kaguya, waiting on an answer. After a long silence, Kaguya finally spoke.
Do I absolutely have to answer that? Well, it's not mandatory for the record.
Kaguya smiled softly. Perhaps he was relieved to hear it.
Hmm.
But it only lasted for a moment before his expression turned into something mournful. From there, he told us a bit about his past.
For as long as I can remember, I was alone, no parents. My only option was to do as my relatives told me to. No matter where I went, no one truly accepted me. Maybe it was foolish of me to hope for it after all. I was only ever a burden to them. My whole life no one loved me, never loved me. No one ever needed me. So when I found out about my brothers, I was chuffed to bits. They gave me a place to belong, and it meant the world to me. For the first time, I wasn't alone anymore. It is so hard to switch between the three masks, I swear to God.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. Keep going. It's not
Fortunately, you won't have to worry about it next week. Ursia will be back. We'll have no tyrant, but then you'll just have to switch between two.
All these paper masks. All these Team Fortress 2 style masks of every character. Because yes, I think I've actually done every single person in this collab at this point.
Yes, you have.
Wow.
Have you done Gretel though?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I've
I've done Gretel once or twice. Because there's been a couple times Steroid wasn't able to make it.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Actually,
because I've done Wolfie, I've done Cinderella.
God, sometimes you should invite me to voice on these streams, Tara. That depends. I mean, we could do it in our Tara collab. This is Taratan's collab though, so.
I mean, if you're interested in doing voiceovers, I can invite you to my voiceover Discord, and you can apply to the next project.
What do you say, Inky? You up for it? Inky? What?
Give it a bit. It can take a bit to type
why
out.
not? Inky says so. So, okay, yeah, invite him in. Wow.
Next, we paid a visit to Snow White. His room was located on the second floor, the one with the vanity. I knocked on the door, and he promptly responded. Promptly.
I know, I'm just...
Snow White, is that you?
Arisu? Just a minute.
He didn't come to the door right away and said I could hear him running around in there.
I've developed the LLG mine.
Nice.
Sorry I took so long. What do you need so late at? Huh?
After a solid 5 or so minutes had passed, he finally opened the door. For some reason, he was unusually out of breath, but I decided not to comment on that.
Cleaning up all the trash.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Bruh.
Maybe he was just throwing it out the window.
Gotta hide the evidence.
Excuse me, what?
I've gotta hide the evidence really quick.
Oh my god.
Sorry
You sure
to
about
disturb
that?
you. Mr. Wizard was wondering if we could speak with you privately. I stepped back and gestured to the wizard behind me.
I just have some questions. Could I trouble you for a few moments of your time?
No.
Snow White slapped the doors in their faces. No words perfect.
I just said
Like
no.
that's a no.
Ah.
Snow White? Snow White!
The wizard pounded impatiently on the door.
That's so funny.
Knock it off.
Hmm.
When Snow White finally opened the door, we both quietly took a step back.
So, what do you want to talk about?
At last, he seemed willing to entertain our request.
Thank you very much. Let's get started. You're currently betrothed to Lady Arisu, correct?
The wizard started with his default opening question.
Yep, sure am.
Do you have any questions or complaints about having to share your fiancé with your brothers?
You sure don't mince words, do you?
In this case, I feel there's no point in beating around the bush.
I
After
beg
all,
to differ.
these circumstances are practically unheard of.
Snow White nodded, smiling faintly.
Sure, I admit the situation must seem strange, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have no problems being Arisu's fiance, and I care about everyone getting along. All I can do is simply wait for her to make her decision.
So you're saying the choice is hers to make?
Yep, that's what I said.
So if she were to choose someone other than you, you wouldn't feel resentful whatsoever?
At this, Snow White closed his eyes.
It's her choice. Nothing I can do about it. Wow, I sound like a full-on defeatist!
Yep.
What the fuck?
And it's like, do I agree that is purely my choice? We're actually getting a lot of questions going through really quickly, but I think that this is just that kind of segment anyway, but...
Yeah.
It's one of those segments where there's a lot of questions and not a lot of answers.
Do you agree that it's purely your choice? No, it's not purely my choice. In other words, nothing I can do made me feel a tiny bit sad. Yes, I was currently engaged to 5 men, and I was free to marry any one of them. But if I didn't end up choosing him, would he truly be able to simply let it go? And if so, could he
Let
still
it
claim to love
go.
me?
Let it go.
I shook my head, pushing the painful thoughts from my mind. Then he looked up and made eye contact with Snow White.
That said, if you wanted to choose me, I wouldn't complain.
He smiled as if he'd read my mind.
Incidentally, how do you usually spend your days here?
Playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I mean, it's the truth.
Oh, that's great.
I don't do much. Read books, sleep, one or the other.
I mean, you don't just play Metal Gear Solid 5. Be honest, you were also playing Street Fighter on other streams.
No, I wasn't actually.
You weren't?
No, I'm... Honestly, I haven't even... I have Rashid, but I haven't bothered to train him with him yet because I'm so focused on Blue Mage Savage. So these days...
No, not recently, but before you played some Street Fighter while you were streaming here.
Yep, I did, and I was spamming the
this,
shit out of everything.
This is what I'm saying. It's like, you just play games, period, on the back.
Yep, I'm playing games while we're at it.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear! Metal Gear! Yeah, the weapon to surpass Metal Gear! I mean, to be honest, Metal Gear Solid is a good game. It aged well like a fine wine.
You don't go outside?
Nope.
Do you ever wish you could?
Fuck no! The sun would burn my skin off! What the fuck are you thinking?
Allergic to grass.
I'm actually
Allergic to
okay, genuinely,
allergic to
I am
the sun.
allergic to the
Actually, I
sun.
think Ursia is allergic to grass.
Yeah.
For real? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, must be the chlorophyll then.
It literally is allergic to so many things. Grass. He's allergic
Aw.
to gluten.
Jesus.
He's allergic to.
Hmm.
That's not good.
That sucks.
This is
It
why
sounds like one of my
I
friends you've met, Taraton, because basically one of my friends is allergic to almost or just about anything. Ugh.
yeah. This is why I joked that he's Joe Keto.
Joketo, what's that?
He's a character from Digimon.
Oh, I never played Digimon that often.
It's not played. It's from the anime, the
Yeah.
original.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Rocket punch!
At this, Snow White's icy countenance twitched slightly.
Don't punch me just because I'm stating that you don't go outside.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means don't punch me.
Fuck you, I'll punch whoever I want. Rocket
Oh.
punch!
Ow.
Snow White, I'm told you were the first person to discover your late mother's body.
Oh god, no. Not this.
Oh, come on. Are we really
I
going
almost
that?
forgot about all of this.
Thank you for the petsu, David. Wow. And
It's-
Inky says,
Let's
someday
just
my
do the
prince will
trigger
come.
warning.
No.
Yeah.
All
let
is
me
lost. There is no
just-
hope. All that remains is
I
the
make sure
cold
to do it
embrace
at the
of
beginning of the
oblivion.
streams,
The
but
frigid blackness we will all one day be swallowed by. Life is a cruel joke and nobody's laughing.
And life
Sir,
is a highway.
this is a Wendy's. This is what Inky said in chat. Sir,
Sir,
this is a Wendy's.
this is a Wendy's.
It's believed she died from a stress-induced stroke.
Yeah.
No.
so basically that's a blood hemorrhage in her brain.
Yes.
Oh god.
I imagine
I
it
learned
must
about that because I just got first aid certified this week
Nice.
again.
Nice.
So
I'm-
it's fresh in my mind.
I imagine it must have been rather traumatizing for you, since the two of you were so close.
Bow, bow.
And if that wasn't what caused you to close yourself off... Oh, and if that was what caused you to close yourself off, I wouldn't blame you.
How is it that you know about that?
Snow White asked in a quiet voice. I couldn't speak. I could feel the tension in the air like static against my skin.
Oh, I have my sources. I'm a detective, after all.
I'm on to you. You talk like you're omniscient. What are you, a magic mirror? Wow, we're having more fourth wall breaking. Let's go.
Snow White replied snidely, a rare glimpse of the emotions he generally kept under wraps.
By the way, did your brothers know your mother?
Brother from the mother?
Eventually, Snow White caved to the wizard's persistent questioning.
Guya and Gretel never met her. They weren't living with us at the time.
He spoke frankly.
What about Cinderella and Red Riding Hood?
Ooh.
Yes, they knew her.
Did they also find her body?
No, they didn't find her. Well, it's possible Red Riding Hood did.
How very unspecific of you.
Like you said, I'm a shut-in. I barely even talk to them. Besides, we have an unspoken agreement not to talk about this stuff.
I see.
I see.
Thank you for your time.
Now let me go back and play Metal Gear Solid 5.
The wizard pressed a hand to his chest and gave a slight bow. Evidently, that was his final question.
Enjoy your game. Oh, wait, I nearly forgot. One last question. Sorry. Would it...
Inky Way says, "Oh dear, I killed Terra." Wait, how did fuck you kill me?
One last question. Sorry. Would it be alright with you?
No, leave me alone to play Metal Gear Solid 5.
He held up an index finger.
Go for it. Did it not go through?
Snow White accepted it without batting an eye.
Wait, did my voice not go through or not?
No, it
No,
went
it went
through. I
through.
just
Okay.
took a moment to actually click on this page again.
Who was it that told them about your mother's passing?
After a brief silence, Snow White stared into the distance.
Wasn't it Hunter?
Yeah, I think so.
So why is it changed to
Apparently
Cinderella
not.
and Red Riding Hood?
Huh. Yeah, the continuity in this has gotten kind of mucky, not gonna lie.
Well, it's because each route it has been kind of like an alternate world.
Right, and they're trying to mash them all together.
And the next game I want to do kind of has the same thing going on.
Oh, dear
Right,
God.
in like a year.
Yeah, that'll still be like a year away. Well, maybe not a full year.
Mhm.
Somewhere there is a full-on Ahiga out of Snow White. That's what he gets for being so miserable and rude. Bruh, what the fuck?
Bruh. Bruh.
Anyway.
Bruh.
I was the one who told Cinderella.
I see. Okay then. Enjoy your game.
Oh.
Thank you. Metal Gear! Yeah, Metal Gear! What?
Lastly,
You
we
don't
paid a
remember
visit to the baby of the
you don't
family.
you don't remember Ego Raptor
Gretel.
when they did that Metal Gear thing?
Nope.
It was always like that. Metal Gear, yeah, Metal Gear, come on.
No, you're thinking
It
of the
was-
Gears of War one.
Wait, no.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, the Gears of War one was the
No, it was like-
the Metal Gear one was more of I hate this suit. Can I take off this suit now? Yeah, whatever, but it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I remember the video. Me and my brother watched it so many times we could almost quote the entire thing. Both episodes.
This room
Maybe I
was
was looking at
originally
the
a
wrong
summer
one.
kitchen, but because he was such a fan of sweets, he had since remodeled it into a living space, not like we were using it anyway. One half of the room was a fully furnished kitchen dining area, while the other half was packed full of bookshelves. This is just so that we have a different room for every single brother and
Yep.
not have to actually
Change the
make
art.
any new backgrounds.
Yeah.
Bruh, the laziness. The
So,
laziness.
I noticed you guys been going around talking to everyone. Is it my turn now?
Gretel sat at one end of the table, teacup in hand.
I see you've been paying attention.
Obviously. Do you know what time it is? You've been dragging my dear sister all over the house. I already have 4 romantic rivals. I don't need anyone else. Filthy dishonor.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
yeah,
Boyd.
get out
You're
at the
you're
end.
you're cutting out
Okay, you know what,
every
fuck it.
like
I'm very
every
much
2 or
curious
3
right now.
words.
That was just at the end of that last half.
Is that better?
Oh, for me it was like every 2 or 3 words there'd be a
Huh.
little bit of a cutout.
Alright,
It was
here,
like after
let
the
me
first
do something really quick.
half of it, it was fine.
One sec.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm just curious. I really want to know if it actually does exist.
What?
What?
Taisho.
Oh, are you talking about the comment that someone made about
Nope.
Snow White?
No, wait, hang on. Taisho X Alice 34.
Or is that better at all or no?
Oh shit, there's actually e-hentai gallery!
Oh god.
Well, let's see what they've
yeah,
got.
is that good or
Oh,
no?
it's not
Someone tell me.
hentai. Okay, it's non-hentai.
Okay.
Oh, it's fan art. Okay. So like fan
Alright, no
fiction, but in a manga.
Can no one hear me? Is that what's
We
going on?
we can hear you.
I
Sorry.
hear
we're
you.
we're just distracted from
By,
Tyrant.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Talk
just
of
trying to
hentai.
figure this out quick so I can get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no
you're,
rules
Is it
you're
good?
coming.
this thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're coming through
Huh.
clear.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to I think I have to change out my mic cord or something after this stream.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Inky, but there is no.
I already have 4
there is no
romantic
Ahiga.
rivals. I don't need anyone. Their filthy mitts honor. Hopefully that came through.
We missed the else, but else trying, but everything else came through.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
What?
Yeah, it missed
Wait,
the
elves
else.
trying?
God damn it.
Glaring, he set his cup down into his saucer with a loud clack.
So you're engaged to Lady Arisu as well, is that it?
Here, let me try something. All right. Yes, that's right.
He donned a winning smile and nodded.
But she's also your sister?
At this, Gretel's smile stiffened, but only for a moment.
Bruh. It's merely a title of respect. After all, her parents have formally adopted us, thus she technically is my sister.
Right, you were adopted. When exactly did you start living here?
Wasn't actually, did the adoption go through? It seems like an either-or situation.
I don't remember, honestly. I was born here, as I'm sure you're well.
Right, of course. In that case, how were you adopted?
How should I know? According to my brothers, my real parents are dead or AWOL or something. But I never met them, so I couldn't care less. As far as I'm concerned, my only family is sister and my brothers.
I see. In that case, let me ask, what do you do for a living?
I'm just an ordinary college student. I wake up in the morning, go to class, come home, and either study or experiment with new recipes.
You sound like a model student.
Isn't he like really smart or something?
Yeah.
That's because I am a model student.
Rumor has it you got yourself into a fair bit of trouble at school in the past.
Is there a problem?
Gretel asked in a low growl.
Not at all. I suppose
Sorry,
even the brightest...
Is there a problem? Dunna.
I suppose even the brightest stars have their dark shadows.
Detective or not, isn't that an invasion of my privacy?
I apologize. It's all part of the investigation.
The wizard offered a strange smile and shrugged.
More importantly, have you made any progress in finding the culprit? These interrogations you're doing serve as proof that you suspect us, correct? And you're dragging my poor sister along with you. I know Snow White said the culprit might be among us, but...
Gretel seemed reluctant to let the wizard control the conversation.
What if he's right? What then? Purely a hypothetical question, mind you. If you found out one of your dear brothers was trying to blackmail her...
I wouldn't do anything.
What? That response caught me off guard. Hastily, I clapped a hand to my mouth. Gretel briefly glanced in my direction, then looked back to the wizard.
See, I told you it was
Remember-
fucking Gretel.
Remember what Snow White said? If you think about who would stand to gain from it, it's us. We're all in love with her, but thus far she hasn't chosen anyone. And only one of us can end up with her. Sure, it'd be great if all of us could stay together happily ever after, but that's no different from putting our heads in the sand.
Guys, comment from Inky Way. No rule 34 of this? Well, better get to work. Inky, please, no, Inky, not now. Not in front
Now
of the
this
kids.
blackmailer
Wait,
is
we're a
rocking
mature
the
stream.
boat.
What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, sure, go ahead, do it.
Now this blackmailer is rocking the boat.
I would definitely be interested in seeing some of that.
Well, Inky, what do you say? Remember the feeling up your little sister scene? Yeah.
Oh, God.
The
Oh,
hell?
God, they're gonna do Gretel first.
Please no.
I mean, Gretel is kind of the biggest
Suspect?
target. Yeah, suspect. Well, the most sus for Rule 34 anyway.
Yeah, definitely the most sus.
Though,
read this.
Cinderella's also got a good run for his money on Rule 34, since he actually literally asked us about sex during his route.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
But then there's Red's extremely dirty mind.
So we could have a Red's fantasy.
I do this because I hate you all. Mwahahahaha. Wow, Inky.
Love
the
you
Rule
too,
34
Inky.
And you burned. I can't believe I actually corrupted people.
I've read
Wow.
this.
Oh, sorry.
And it's created a ripple effect. I doubt anyone else will have the balls to say this, but if you ask me, this is exactly what we need. Yeah, you sounding kind of.
Oh my god!
At last, there can finally be peace. Peace, I
See,
say.
I told you I was right. Who the fuck was right? I am.
So you believe that the culprit is indeed among you, and you feel grateful
us.
to them for doing what they did?
Among Us. I've been so anxious, wondering who sister loves the most. All that matters is the top spot. Everyone else will be thrown away like yesterday's trash.
That's not.
Then why didn't you just kill the others and take her for yourself?
Wow.
The wizard
many
cut me
witnesses.
before I could finish my rebuttal.
Cinderella, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, Kaguya. You could have killed all of them and taken her for yourself, like the
Just
yandere
confirming
that you are.
Oh.
That way you'd reap all the rewards. Have you never considered that?
At this, Gretel fell silent, as did the music. What was the significance of this pause? Confirmation? Denial? Hesitation? I couldn't tell.
Horniness?
Horny.
Would you approve of me if I did that, sister?
Oh my god.
The answer is
That'd be
definitely
so
no,
funny
but
if it was yes, though. I want to know what that is.
The answer is.
oh my
The answer is yes.
Oh
Sure,
my
I will go
god.
kill every.
Would you
Literally
approve of
picks up a
Gretel's
knife and walks out.
hypothetical killing spree? Yes.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
did the guy said yes?
The guy says yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sure, I
Truly the
would.
yandere.
I answered
This is
without
amazing.
hesitation. It'd be proof of just how much you loved me.
Oh my god.
What the fuck
Wait,
is this?
wait, really? You'd forgive me? If so, then I have a whole bunch of murders to start planning.
Oh
The music! The fucking music!
No, don't! I was joking. He started to rise from his chair,
Where's
but
that
I
knife?
hastily stopped him.
Ah, lass, what a shame.
Did somebody mention the door to darkness?
I wasn't sure exactly how sincere he was being, but he looked genuinely disappointed. Then he took a graceful sip of his tea and looked at the wizard as if the whole conversation had never happened.
Oh, classic Gretel.
Oh,
said, I do
classic
have-
Gretel.
That said, I do have questions.
Ah, that one hurt.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. I didn't know what that was, so I wanted to press it and see what it is, but it's...
Pure chaos.
Fuck off with crazy ass motherfucking wings and weapons.
Okay then. And
Alright.
like
What's
what?
that?
No clue.
The wizard lowered the cup from his own lips and smiled.
You're supposing one of us five mail letter, but I can't imagine any of us would ever threaten sister. Which brings me to my next point, Mr. Wizard. I do not accept your presence here. For all we know, you might be the culprit.
I mean,
Inky
that's
says,
that's
"Oh,
my thought
Gretel,
from the
the
beginning.
rascal with his killing sprees. What a silly boy." Bro.
I mean, I can see that being another Art Robin.
I think Robin went to bed.
Yeah,
It's really
probably.
late where
Oh,
they're at.
Gretel, you silly little
Therefore-
rascal, you.
I demand that you prove your innocence right here, right now.
What for?
Right here.
It should have
Right
been
now.
me, not
Right
him.
here. Right now.
It's not
god.
The wizard set his cup down on the table and leaned forward on his elbows.
Because you know too much.
Well, I am a detective.
That doesn't make it okay for you to stick your nose into our business.
Prove my innocence.
I mean, Mr. Wizard didn't show up on his own accord. He came because Ryoshi asked him to. Doesn't that count as proof? He hadn't asked me for help, but I offered it nonetheless.
Isn't it possible Huntsman is in on it?
Well, I can't deny that. But I wouldn't benefit from it. After all, I'd have no client. Lady Risu is merely my client, nothing more. What would I stand to gain if she were to marry one of you?
A test of your reflexes.
Well.
That's what you get.
I see, so I'd have to be... I see, so I'd have to be dodging the knife. I see. Understandable.
Sloppy.
At this, Gretel faltered. The wizard had a point.
The most benefit I can see is in putting this case to rest once and for all.
Inky says, doing Final Fantasy XIV roulette while my points grow.
Such devastation.
Was not my intention.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Gretel still didn't appear convinced, but at the same time, he seemed to sense that there was no point in pressing further.
Fine, whatever. For now, you're free. I can't talk. You're free to sniff around as much as you like. I'll help you where possible. So if you have any more questions, come see me sometime.
Inky says, a test of your reflex. That's when you show off how much weed you smoke.
Wow.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He raised a hand and shooed us away.
Thank you kindly for your... The more cooperation you can provide, the faster we can solve the case.
The wizard pressed a hand to his chest and bowed gracefully.
No problem. Personally, I'm excited to make you my guinea pig for all my potentially poisonous new recipes.
We already called that one out too.
Yeah, we did.
Not to be outdone, Gretel donned a sardonic sneer. Now that we had spoken to all 5 brothers, the 2 of us returned to the living room. The wizard sat down on the sofa and fixed me with a meaningful smile.
Well, now we've spoken to everyone. I must say, Lady Urisu, it appears the 5 of them really love you, don't they?
Source! My source is I made it the fuck up.
So, have you changed your mind about choosing someone? It would solve everything, you know.
I could tell he was joking, but I didn't respond. Obviously, I knew the easiest solution would be to choose one of them. But I couldn't. Honestly, if it came to that, I would rather just die. Of course, dying wasn't my preferred option, which was why I had hired a detective in a last-ditch effort to find the culprit. Say, Mr. Wizard? Ignoring his question, I decided to ask one of my own.
What is it?
Why did you ask them that stuff?
What stuff?
You kept digging into their past, prodding at their old wounds. It was something I had wondered the whole time as I stood there listening to each interrogation. That said, I didn't feel I had the right to criticize his work when I had no experience in the field myself, hence I had stayed quiet.
Their trauma, you mean?
He spoke in a quiet voice, smiling faintly. Somehow it felt like he was being condescending, and I snapped back at him. Yes, their trauma! They may not show it, but they've all gone through some rough stuff in the past. Stuff they wish they could forget.
Yes, I imagine so.
He nodded, and I felt satisfied in my rebuttal. Feeling cocky, I kept going. So why dig it up at all? Is this going to help us find the culprit?
Yes, of course.
For a second, this threw me for a loop. I thought I had the moral high ground, but it felt like he was suggesting I was being hysterical or something.
By having a precise understanding of their pain and suffering, I can plan my next moves accordingly.
How does that work?
I have one thing to say. Where's your fucking source?
I know all, after all.
It
Where's
struck
the
me as
source?
absurd.
The magic mirror just behind you, of course.
Bullshit.
The wizard is the magic mirror.
I want the sauce.
Sauce.
Oh, you want the sauce? My apologies. Here's some barbecue sauce. Now, excuse me.
I hate that shit. That is so too damn sweet for a
Or-
sauce.
Or we
Basically,
could do the gravy.
yes, or we can do the gravy. Or would you prefer the curry?
The curry sauce.
I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat your meat so hard. That
Oh my!
Oh my! Oh, it's Ursia!
Right off the bone, just like a rib. Mm.
Pez is lying down, so Pez is. Cage
Hey.
looks snazzy in the suit and coat. Did you just get back from the con?
Basically, I'm trying to get a grasp of them as individuals.
At least for the day.
Yeah.
I don't
Wait, Ursia's
follow.
back?
He's in chat.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
okay.
Ursia.
We missed
So
you.
glad to see you.
Hope the con went well.
He still has another con day tomorrow.
Oh, hope you had fun at the con.
Exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the one the culprit's after. If you are going to do some digging, isn't it my past that matters?
Yours?
No problem, Mercia. Cage has been struggling a little bit, trying to be both Kaguya
Been
and Red
juggling like
Riding
3
Hood.
nests. Yeah.
This has been one hell of a juggling mess. Bruh. I'm getting home. Sorry I missed the stream. That's what Ursia said.
No worries. No worries.
It's okay, Ursia. No problems there.
We're glad that you're having fun.
Yeah.
We're all just being chilling.
All right then. Out of curiosity, what's your life story?
You're just gonna come right out and ask?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
You know, I assumed you already knew everything, but I guess not, huh? I retorted sarcastically.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Hydration!
No one in this world is omnipotent after all.
I call bullshit on that.
True that. I snickered.
All I know about you is your family, your current situation, and your personal goals.
You know my personal goals? For real? That's a lot. I mean, what's left to investigate at that point? My lips curled in a defiant smirk. At this, the wizard rose to his feet and strode right over to me. Then before I could react, he pointed at my chest.
Your heart. You see, I don't quite understand how you tick.
His calm smile had His calm smile had vanished without a trace. It felt like he was criticizing me, and my heart thumped in my chest. I don't want to sit back and let the culprit murder me. That's why I hired you. It was a last-ditch effort.
Wow.
I don't have a dark past, nor do I have any trauma of my own. I'm not like them. I was blessed with a privileged life and a happy family.
See.
Smirking, he took a half step backwards. Freed from his scrutiny, I looked around the room and caught sight of the clock. It was getting late. My, look at the time. Why don't you stay here for the night?
Why, thank you. I'd like that very much.
Actually, I do wonder if Pez actually fell asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do we stop here then?
Yeah, we
might
could stop.
Might be a good time to stop. This is like the beginning of a next segment kind of thing.
I
Okay,
didn't
let's
fall
stop.
asleep actually. It's just I haven't had the line
Oh, there
in
you are.
forever.
Yeah, but
That
we
is
could have
fair.
chimed in on something.
You didn't even say
Pez.
hi to Ursia when he came in.
I may or may not have fallen asleep then.
So we were right. You were asleep.
Hi, Ursia.
I mean, that's the cost of lying on your side while you're.
So are we starting with this line next week, or are we continuing on?
I think
I
starting
wouldn't
with
mind
this
continuing or
next week.
whatever.
Okay.
But
Starting.
Oh, before we go, Ursula says this. Please hydrate. I don't have enough at the moment, but you should hydrate. We had multiple excessive heat warnings today, so a good reason to stay hydrated.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
See,
hydrate up.
That's the thing.
I mean,
I live in Malaysia, and in Malaysia,
it's always hot.
yeah, it's always hot. But here's the thing: in Malaysia, we have something called air conditioner, and you know what's the best part? My room is actually a fridge. And you know what's the funnier part? My parents use my room as an actual fridge, putting in fruits in it. I shit you not.
Oh my god.
Every
Oh
time
my
when we
god.
have like prayers or something, or we
That is
need to use
funny.
a fruit, or we have to give fruits, they put fruits in my room, a whole box of it, and I'm like, couldn't you just use the other room as an air refrigerator room? It's like, no, your room is just as cold. Fair enough. I can't deny them that.
Yeah,
I
I like
really
cold
can't
rooms
deny
still.
them that. At least
Guys,
I'm staying so cold in here. You know what's even the
What's up,
worst
Fez?
part?
no,
I
I'm
have
just
some
waiting.
friends who I invited over. Guess how much they could survive under the cold for?
How long?
5 minutes.
5 seconds.
0 seconds. The moment they came in, they're like, "I'm so cold." I'm like, "It's just the aircon." I mean, you guys live in a hot country. Wouldn't
Yep.
this be great? A cold air? All of this? And hi, Maddie. How are you doing today? Wah wah wah.
What
What were you gonna say,
temperature
Fez?
is your room set at?
I will drink.
Across the world, we're experiencing multiple heat waves. Remember, drink water. If you don't have air conditioner, use fans.
Yep.
It's what I'm
Cover
gonna say is gonna
windows.
be really, really weird. Cover windows. Don't wear heavy clothing. If you can, wear the minimum amount of clothing. Don't
Oh my.
sleep with
my.
like covers. Don't have your lights on, and don't run any big electrical appliances like computers and such, because
Nah,
those
I'm out.
generate a fuck ton of heat.
You might want to tell that to my computer then.
Yeah.
Because basically, even though it generates a lot of heat, my own room cools it down quickly.
No, I know. This is just general stuff.
General stuff.
You know,
Mhm.
like
General
General
anesthesia.
Kenobi.
Oh.
Bruh, I am way past general.
Alright, well, we had ended it there then, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
will-
guess we're ending
Alright.
it there. Lurk, wah, Maddie the maid. Wah, wah.
Oh, also, the more you sweat, the more water you should be drinking.
Yes.
Oh,
like,
thank God I'm
straight
not
up.
sweating then.
Just do a 1-to-1 replacement of that.
Yeah, Ursia will be back next week. Ursia, I implore you to watch the VOD at some
Ursia will
point,
be
or at
back,
least listen.
Ursia will be back, but I'll be gone because I'll be in Japan.
True.
Wah.
Yes, Tara will be in
Alright.
Japan, so Cage will get his
Okay.
Snow White practice on.
I
And
guess I can try
possibly
to do
Alice as
Snow
well.
Whites. Oh, right. Oh, so I have to be really fucking pissed off all the time!
Oh god.
No, you just gotta
That
be
was so
bitchy.
loud.
You just gotta be a sarcastic little
Here,
bitch.
let me back up.
Or
Is this
brattle.
better? Is it not as
God.
loud from back
Oh
here?
god.
Oh, too
No,
loud
you're
still.
still not being a sarcastic little
Then
bitch.
I'll just be
you twit.
really, really upset, but still quieter. Is that better?
Okay. Being a bitch
Question.
and a brat doesn't mean you have to be
What's up?
upset or angry at all times. You just gotta
Are
be
we
like this.
married to
Please.
Cage
Oh, please. You
using
guys can't even
doing
amount to my
Alice?
own fucking willpower. I mean,
Um,
seriously,
Not
who
sure.
has been sucking more dicks than you
did
are?
you want
I
to
can
be
tell
the
who.
replacement for
None of
Alice
you.
if he shows up?
That's bratty.
I
Huh?
could
Wow.
do Alice. I might be able to do sarcastic and snotty.
Sure, Pez can. I believe Pez can do it.
I believe Pez can do it.
That was the greatest double-edged compliment
Yeah,
I've
that was
ever
such a
received.
backhanded comment.
See, I
guess.
told you. You really gotta play into the sarcasm.
Thank you for
I feel
killing me
like
with
it.
kindness, you absolute asshole.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Oh god.
I'm very
That's
good
a
at
sword,
projecting.
Rubbing off on me now. That's not good.
No, it's fine.
Okay, now I
Anyway.
gotta find somebody to write.
Alright. Thank
But
you,
yeah,
everyone. Have a good
I think you
night.
thank
might
you.
be
Have
able
a good
to
night,
do it,
everyone.
Pez.
Have a
See you
nice one.
next week. Oh wait, no.
Bye.
For me, it's I'll see you soon tonight with Blue Mage Savage Raid. Get ready, because I'm about to
Woots.
fucking go insane.
Oh, just real quick. See y'all tomorrow night when I'm gonna do whatchamacallit? Solo Flawless
Ooh.
Spire in Destiny.
Oh, okay, nice. I already done it.
Good luck.
Cool.
Cool.
I still need to
Goodbye.
get the fucking exotic.
The exotic is okay, I guess. It's not that great. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
more of filling
Bye,
it out in my
everyone.
collection.
Good
Yeah, that's
night.
fair point.
Goodbye.